All right, everybody, we're live with another Warhammer Wednesday. We've got young Twink versus old Salt in a matchup for the ages. Casey, young Twink, is going to be playing Tau with a Taunar Supremacy armor suit, so that could be interesting. And then Josh is playing a variation off his guard list. So, all right, I'll turn it over to them. I'll do commentary on this. So.
Today we're doing the Deploy Servo School. In the chilling rain and search and destroy, mission 7.
Perfect. So we're going to be playing table corners with a bubble in the middle of the field.
Yep, 9-inch bubble in the middle and then corners. So we get to roll off to see which one of us is going to bite the bullet first. I got a 6.
You got a 6, I got a 3.
Okay, I'll take that corner over there. And I'll deploy the first unit. I'm bringing my squat guard army today. I'm going to start off, of course, with ratlings. Love me some ratlings.
Do you know what the mission is?
With this is the one with the objectives.
Yeah. But you don't have to hold it to score the points.
Oh.
Yeah. So you have to hold it to move it.
Do you have any forward deployers or scout deployers?
I have some scout. That's about it.
Okay.
Move up 6 inches in any direction.
Okay, my first unit's deployed.
When moving objective markers, they cannot end a move on top of any other objective markers.
When you get your arm,
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So I started off deploying Ratling snipers. I have Lord Solar on my list, so I can redeploy before I know who goes first. But so a lot of times these will be just as I'll end up redeploying them, and they will be getting in the way.
I'm going to bring down a unit of Tetras, which are being represented today by 2 elements. Right here. Oh, wait, actually, we're going to pop that right here.
Okay. So I have
I'm going to deploy
zero
a
idea
unit of Ratlings.
why Josh
Alrighty.
put that first set of Rattling snipers where he put them. I don't know why he didn't hide them into the upper left corner behind that. Because you can move to hold the objective, so it's kind of weird.
I'm going to plop down another 2 Tetras, which these ones are represented by 30k dreadnoughts.
30. Okay. Next, I'm going to drop one of my big command squads. It is a 10-pack of guard. It'll take me a second to get this together. 10-pack of guard with a 5-man command unit and Lord Solar in it.
All right.
This is the unit that has the my guard Vex in it.
Okay. So that's the one that makes me spend more CP?
Yes.
Okay. Or can make me spend more CP. Oh, I forgot to declare this. Sorry. I do have 1 unit of Deep Strikers.
Okay. I'm putting nothing in Deep Strike's reserves yet.
Okay.
Solus will allow me to do that.
Yeah, Colby. I'm not a fan of the idea of doing mixed table layouts when it will be detrimental to actual gameplay. As long as you pick the right ones, but Chase is randomly like, yeah, we're just going to do 1 through 5, which is going to give you some hamburgers and some hot dogs on the same day, and you can't do that.
I'm going to put down my...
Sorry, Piranha's actually going to be back here. Sorry.
Oh, no problem. I'll put down my second command group. This has a 10-pack platoon infantry,
All right.
a 5-man command squad, and Ursula Creed.
So Josh is doing some things. He's bringing both Creed and Lord Solar. So
The unit of painted crisis suits that I'm putting down right now have a Cold Star commander. They each have 3 cyclic ion blasters, except for the Cold Star. They have 4. All of the suits also have shield generators and 2 shield drones. The Cold Star commander has 1 marker drone, 1 shield drone. He gives them all the ability to have a 12-inch base movement, and if they advance, they get an automatic 6-inch advance.
there's a couple of them that aren't good, Kevin.
Okay. All right, and they're down. Adjust this real quick. Sorry for the noise. It's facing towards my nipple, not my mouth.
1 second, let me grab the cards, Kevin.
A 5-pack of Rough Riders.
5-pack of Rough Riders?
Mhm.
Alrighty. Second unit of Crisis Suits. And a Cold Star Commander. Same song, same dance with all their weapons, drones.
Yeah, Kevin. Cable layout 1
and,
cannot be used for
everything else.
hamburger or hot dog.
So this Crisis unit that I put down last before these guys, they have Exemplar of Kalyan on the Cold Star. So he gets the Kalyan Army Rule in turn 2 instead of turn 3. And then these guys have Pure Tide Neural Ingram Chip. So I can use a stratagem a second time in a phase if it's already been used. Putting these boys down back here.
Then we'll put a 5-pack of Rough Riders.
Okay.
These ones in the process of building. This is quite the adventure building these. They're mostly old models, so I like to giggle my old Salt Army that my army is older than most of my opponents.
That's not a bad point.
And since most of that unit was built in 1991,
here's my last unit to deploy. The man, the myth, the legend, Sir Nightbot.
And that is it?
The Supremacy Suit. And that is that. He has the heavy rail cannon array, 2 tri-axis ion cannons, 4 burst cannons, and 4 smart missile systems. And crushing feet. Oh, he also has the fragmentation cluster shell launcher. Oh, do you mind if I actually push him up further? Sorry. He's still going to be about the same spot. It's just like 2 inches up.
Okay.
Okay.
No, nothing you do with that's going to change anything how I deploy.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, I'm deploying the rest of my units. And I have a whole bunch of little units.
I just wanted to check.
I'm going to use Lord Soul's ability to put my tank commander and both my demolishers into reserves.
Okay.
So I put 1 unit of motors right there.
We're going to get a rough and tumble.
And another unit of motors right here.
I like it. I like it. So for the primary here, the objective markers that start the battle in no man's land are servo skulls. At the end of each turn, each of these objective markers can be moved up to 6 inches in any direction by the player that controls it. When moving objective markers, they cannot end the move on top of another objective marker or model or inside passable parts of terrain, such as walls or ruins. At the end of each turn, starting in the second round, the player whose turn it is scores victory points as follows: 2 victory points for each servo skull that is wholly within 12 inches of their opponent's deployment zone, 5 victory points for each servo skull that is wholly within 6 inches of the opponent's deployment zone, and 8 victory points for each servo skull that is wholly within their enemy's deployment zone. Note that these are cumulative, so that if a servo skull is wholly within your opponent's deployment zone, you would score 15 victory points from that servo skull at the end of your turn.
Okay. So,
This mission also has no additional rules because of Chilling Rain.
so the 3 texture thing. So before the game starts, we do all of our scout movements.
Okay.
And I need to grab a tape measure. I have forgotten a tape measure. We got to that point. But I played enough deployments where they're all the same. Luckily, I know where a stash of tape measures are. So my 3 scouts each have a scout deploy. We got this before we go.
Yep.
If I can move to 12 inches.
Let me double
Yes.
check if Tetris have a scout deploy or not.
Hold on. Let me find out.
Yeah, find out.
I don't believe they do.
No.
Josh
We're
is
just,
doing
we're just doing
scouts.
attack defender. Do my scout deploy goes before, this happens before attacker defender.
That deployment does not happen before attack.
No, that's a scout move.
Your scout does not happen before attack.
Oh, I get to know who goes first?
Oh, I didn't realize Tetris had
Oh,
infiltrate.
well, in that case, let's roll to see who goes first, and then I move make my scout.
I didn't know Tetris had infiltrate. That's my
Do
bad.
you want to change their movement? I will allow you to do that.
Probably only one of them, to be honest.
I mean, you'd move a squad over there.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Okay.
I'd put them right here.
That would change nothing.
Okay.
Okay. I wouldn't move. I wouldn't change anything I'm doing.
I've never used Tetris before. I'm not cheating. I don't.
So let's roll to see who's going to go first. I rolled a 5, you rolled a 2.
2.
Well, I'm going first. Good luck, sir. Okay. I get 2 CP from,
Josh is going first.
okay, Lord Solar, my command phase, and I need to do my scout moves now.
You need to come get your things first.
Oh, are we doing the roll?
Yeah.
We have the roller. Okay, let's roll for missions, baby.
No, you got the wheels.
Let's roll for missions, baby. Because really, honestly, first turn, good mission pull is so
So are we just
critical.
rolling missions and then pulling the cards?
No. I mean, if you want to see what they are.
Yeah. So we're doing tactical still?
Yeah, I mean, you could not do tactical. If
No, I want to do
Yeah.
tactical.
Investigate signals. Okay, we're taking it.
Josh got investigate signals. Not a great one round 1.
Not really.
He'll get some points though. What's
Capture enemy outpost. That's not going to be working out for me.
make sure you capture enemy outpost can be taken turn 1.
At the end of your turn, if you control one or more objective markers in your opponent's deployment zone, the secondary mission is achieved.
Okay. Yep.
Well, I'm not giving up no CP, so
Does
I'm
not
gonna get
specify.
screwed.
It doesn't specify.
Then it's when.
Yep,
then
then I
it's
have to
good.
deal with it. So what is the investigate signals?
Yep. And capture enemy outpost.
Where's my investigate signals?
So Colby, I don't care what he picked for day 1. I don't care what he said. Table
On
layout
this side of the table.
number 1
This
cannot
man
or
has the bigger
yeah,
deck.
table layout number 1 cannot be used for Dawn of War. You literally cannot hide a single fucking tank. Any guard tank cannot be hidden. Any Eldar tank cannot be hidden. Anything that is not on a base cannot be hidden on that table. You can hide one over in the, you can hide one tank or that over in the far left corner. Table layout 1 cannot be used for Dawn of War. What you could do is you could do table layout 2 and table layout
Well, I'm gonna get screwed on
4.
all that.
On
So anyways,
day
my
2,
scout moves.
and then make sure it's it is hot dog and the grilled cheese. Yeah, because hot dog and grilled cheese would work.
Because I can move through infantry.
Yes.
No, I'm just telling you, table 1 can't happen.
What's the strength?
There's
of your
literally
mortars?
nowhere to hide the tanks. I talked to Brant about it. He's going to look into it. But they're already printed. It was an oversight on their part.
The strength of my mortars?
Yeah.
They're strength 5, D6 blast shots apiece.
Okay.
0
They thought
AP,
tanks and
1
everything were going to be able
damage.
to be hidden behind. If you look at table layout,
Just making sure.
you look at table layout.
So that is my scout move. So then we start with my command phase.
Or sorry, yeah, table layout
Now we get
3.
CP.
They
which we've
they
already
thought
gotten.
that you were going to be able to
What
hide
gave you
tanks
additional
there
CP?
behind
Lord Solar.
Oh, okay.
behind
generates 2
that
during the command
and the
phase.
dead center line.
So
It
Jealous.
cannot be hid.
both these units, if I play CP on them, they can
Table layout
generate
3 isn't
more
automatic,
CP,
just death
But
sentence.
I've already going to hit the max anyway, so it don't matter.
Okay.
So +1 ballistic skill, +1 ballistic skill, and +1 to their weapon skill.
Okay.
And then the commander in there is going to give that unit +1 ballistic skill. This unit's going to, Ursula Cree is going to give them +1 ballistic skill and themselves +1 ballistic skill. The commander in that unit's going to give
Light mission layout 1 and 3.
him
much.
+1 to his armor.
I just
Okay.
do not, they just cannot be played on.
Then we're going to go into the movement phase. He is going to move
Mission layout 1 is just fine for
12 this corner, and he'll
Hammer
be doing
Anvil
investigation
and,
signals. They are regimental units.
and
so,
table quarters.
oh, does it say infantry or regimental? I might have screwed myself.
Number
Hold on a second,
3
let me
is just
cheat.
fine for hammer and anvil.
One or more units.
Yep.
Remaining one. All right, so they are going to work.
The amount of times I've had to do investigate signals with crisis suits.
And they're both really good on the
He's gonna move
diagonals.
just inside that corner. So he's fully within 9. He should also be fully within 9, just barely. Life is good.
What's the OC of your sniper scouts?
What?
Your scouts
but-
there, what's their OC?
Oh, 1.
One?
Some of the ones that they're saying go with the missions don't go with the they can't go with the missions. Yeah. There was some oversights.
6.2.
Basically it was
Shift.
vehicles without a base was their oversight. Correct. Yeah. Well, no, it's not. It's the
Actually, no, we're
4
shifting
inch.
this way.
It's it being 4 inches away from a board edge. Like, and they didn't think through. I know what their thinking was. Their thinking was, okay, the biggest bases that we want to be able to hide are 4 inches, which is night bases can hide, everything else can hide. Yeah, if you just do non-Dawn of War missions, but Chase said you guys were doing missions 1 through 5, which involve a Dawn of War mission. So
These Rough Riders are going around over there.
all right. So Josh appears. So he drew 2 bad secondaries out the gate for him. Investigate signals, capture enemy outpost. You know, it might not be
There.
bad. I think what Josh is doing here is Josh is like, okay, I am bringing all of this out. I have the regiment keyword on my bikes. So when Casey kills him,
I'm going to shimmy to
Josh
there.
will be up to 2 CP because he's going to throw capture enemy outpost away. And then, yeah. He's going to investigate signals for, looks like he's going to get 6 points, which is not bad. Not bad at all for investigate signals.
This unit's moving here.
So that move Josh just did right there, it looks like it's
I believe that is
all
going
white
to
out
be
in the
all
open,
of my
but with
movement.
these new GW
Then
terrain
we
layouts,
are,
it's
and
not
then
right
at
out
the
in the
start
open.
of my, this unit, that unit and that unit are all going to investigate signals in their corners. They can't shoot. But I am going to declare them their recon target. This unit's going to declare them. This unit's
I thought
declare.
he was investigating.
He's investigating. Yeah, he can't shoot. He can still
But he
declare
can still
a target.
declare. Okay.
All right. He's going to declare this unit.
Okay.
Then we're going to shoots these phase.
Josh is very fucking wisely here, going to take out all Casey's scoring pieces with his indirect fire.
Okay. Now, really, honestly, mostly what I got is indirect fire and actually a charge. But we're going to start with my first Manticore into them.
Okay.
We're just going to start to deal with them right away. Number of shots is going to be 5. Or 5. He got orders and he didn't move, and he's heavy against shooting a target against C, so he's hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s.
Okay.
Because he starts at a 4, he's heavy, which brings him down to 3. He's given +1 ballistic skill, which brings him down to a 2.
Okay.
He has a target, so he's suffering no penalties, and then he's getting a re-roll on 1s.
But he can't see them.
What?
But he can't see them.
Yes, because he cited that unit.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
suffer the indirect firing penalties.
I see. So it's okay.
The Scout Sentinels are very, very key in making indirect fire work.
Yeah.
Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s, so everything hits. Strength 10 to their toughness
7.
7, so wounding on 3s. So it's going to be 4 at -2.
Make 2. Let me pull up the save profile.
And they don't get a cover or a direct fire, so it's on their base save.
Okay. Tetras have a. Ooh. Okay. So we're gonna be rolling 6s. No. What's the damage?
3 damage each.
3 damage each. So that'll put. That kills 1. Puts the other down to.
3, get through on that one.
Yeah.
How many health total?
7. So he'd be down to 4. Okay.
Okay, this unit of motors is going to fire at that single tetra. Number of shots. Ooh, bad roll. 3, 4, 5, 7 shots. 6, 7. They are hitting on 4s. They're heavy, which brings them down to 3s. They're given orders, or they're 5s. Heavy, they move, so it brings them down to 4s and given orders to the 3s. So there's 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Yes.
Casey, what are those?
Tetras?
Tetras?
Tetras
No
are
auto moves?
Forge World.
So wounding on 5s. So 2 at 0 AP.
Yeah, 7 wounds each, put it in a nice spot.
4s. Save 1.
1 damage. This next motor unit is going to shoot the same tetra.
Okay.
Number of shots, 10 shots. There's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Same song and dance, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Born Soldiers finally kicks in. That one is a miss, but we're re-rolling these 2. And 2 more misses. Wounding on 5s. So it's going to be 4 at 0 AP.
4s? Oh, sorry. I need to roll my dice. Save 2.
1 damage each.
He's down to 1 wound.
This command squad is going to shoot at him with their 2 mortars.
Yep.
For
Josh is
3
trying.
shots.
Forgot about all your
Last
indirect.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. 1 auto wound. 1 wounding on 5. So
Yeah, I
1
don't
at
have a
0
problem with
AP.
that, Kebby.
Ooh,
Are you going to CP re-roll it?
Everybody involved with this conversation is really good at math.
I think so.
Just drop that.
Okay,
one.
I will pop my Vex, so CP re-rolls now cost 2.
Okay. It didn't matter.
Yeah, that was
He's dead. Does he have deadly demise?
was not a real
He's
good-
nothing's within the 3 inches of him. Oh no, he's not a dreadnought. What am I thinking?
Anything within 6 inches. Tape measure. I didn't get my tape measure out. I forgot.
Yeah, no, that works out really well, Kevin. Yeah, you just can't. The problem is
last
that
guy
hot dog.
Deadly demise. He did not. And does he deadly demise? No, he does not. Okay. Plonk. 1 unit of dead Tetras. Very dead Tetris.
I'm gonna go do a real quick measurement. I want to see actually how deep of a charge that bike squad is. Sorry, it's not a bike squad. It's a Rough Rider.
So I have 2 mortars and a manticore. I'm going to put I'm thinking I'm going to put the 2 mortars into that unit of battle suits.
Yep.
For 4 shots.
They're going to be -1, right? Because they can't.
Now, because I can't see them.
Yes. Okay.
I don't get to. What? No, they did not. Yes, what the charge is going to be. Because I'm going to bet the farm I can make the charge.
Okay.
And those ones did get the fixed bayonet order.
Okay. So what's that? +1
So
to
yeah,
charge?
the
+1 to
bikes.
their weapon skill.
The bikes down
they're
there.
going to be hitting on
bottom
2.
right hand corner. Green need a 5 on the charge to get there.
So 4 shots at them. 5 becoming 4s, becoming 3s.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s, rerolling nothing.
Chase quite consistently fails to.
Oh no, hitting on
articulate
4s because I don't get that. I got the penalty.
Didn't matter.
1 auto wound and those all hit. Wounding on those are
Toughness 5.
So wounding on 4s. So 2 at 0 AP, but they get +1.
2 at 0 AP. Get +1 for cover. So a 2 up. Say a 3 up natural. Oh man, I feel a lot. They have a 3 up. They can't go below 3. Oh, okay. Cool.
So 1
I
got
take
through,
1.
1 damage.
He's
So
down
Casey
to
hasn't
5
gotten to play that much 10th. So
then the
had to
magic one
remind
is
him
going to
that
shoot
he
into
can't
that
go
same
to a
unit.
2 up because of cover.
For 4 shots, 5 shots.
Colby, did I just not explain it to
This
you
is
with no
going
problems?
to be hitting on 3s. Those miss.
2 auto
But
wounds.
those auto wound at -2, but because you'll get cover.
So
It'll be a -1 to whatever's armor is.
4 up either way. 1.
3 damage.
Okay. Down to 2 wounds on this guy. Alrighty.
And that is all of my indirect. I'm going to fire 5 las rifle shots at those guys.
Yep.
6, 7.
This is an unnecessary waste
I'm
of
in
time.
rapid fire range.
Because
Hitting on
bikers
4s.
charged in. Oof, that was brutal.
Wait, who's firing the last rifles?
These
The
guys,
bikes? Okay.
yeah, and them. I don't expect to do much damage, but I might blink 1 off.
Oh yeah.
Strength 3, so wounding on 6s. Nothing. Okay. Well, they actually already started to fire, so I'm like, I should have put everything else they had into them. I would have got a handful of shots, but it doesn't matter in the long run. But I have to remember that for next time.
Yes.
Phase 2 and then the addition and subtraction. So the captain's reducing it to 0.
Targets, so it don't matter. So that is all of my shooting. Now we're going to go into my charges. These guys are going to charge then. We already measured. It's a 5.
Yep.
I get it with a 6, and I will take it.
And I should have saved my CP. I have a stratagem for that. I do. It removes 2 from a charge roll. So 1 CP stratagem.
Okay. So that is my only charge I'm declaring. We're going to, I would have moved him first and then moved him.
Yep.
So, and then he's going to go in like that so that everyone's in combat. And then I'm going to swing first. I have 5 attacks. They have 1 apiece. I'm using the big boy lance.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s. Ah, 2 missed right there. It's strength 9 to your toughness, I think.
7.
7, so
So
it's
threes.
3s, and they have lance, so it's wounding on 2s.
Okay. Two.
Oh,
AP
2 get
ouch.
through an AP -3.
That's brutal.
Take 3. I don't have a save. What's the damage?
D6 apiece.
Okay.
So the first one does 5.
Okay. One of them is down to 2 wounds.
The next one does 1. That is
So,
actually sucky.
One guy's down to 1 wound. Okay.
Now, at the when are we supposed to move these objective markers?
Now,
At the end of the turn?
if it's the end of your turn,
What's
And I
the
move
OC
them
on
6
the bikes?
inches?
yep,
If I control them?
yep.
What's the bikes OC?
The bikes are, I believe, 1 apiece.
Okay. Yeah, so you still control it by 1.
So this mission you'll probably never see played in
Ooh,
a
I'm
tournament in
seeing
the Northwest. This is a league game,
I'm seeing something.
so we do some of the fun ones.
'Kay.
This mission here
Okay,
is a
so I'm going to
terrible
score.
competitive mission.
How many wounds do the walkers have?
As you can see, Josh
the
went
walkers have
first.
7 wounds apiece at toughness 7.
So
Okay.
the person who goes first in
3
this
of them.
mission has such an incredible
For 2
advantage
CP, I
because
can bring
Josh
a
went first.
walker
He's
or
able
a
to move
bike
all
or
3 of
something like
those.
that back.
Okay.
And then because he was able to move all 3, now in order for Casey to start scoring any points, Casey's going to have to hold them repeatedly to move them back across. It's not a good mission for competitive.
You doing 6?
No, Casey's doing those 2.
Now, I could turn capture the outpost in for a CP.
Yes, you can.
So I'm going to score 6 points on investigate signals. It looks like 2P for each one. I did 3. And then I'll
Josh,
turn capture enemy
how
outpost in for a
many
CP.
points you got this
Yep.
round? We're gonna go into my turn.
And then it is his turn, and he gets to roll to see what craziness he gets to do.
Hoping for something all right. We'll see. What you got for me, Lee?
Oh, it's what you have for yourself.
I mean, Lee's doing the rolling.
It's what you want. Well, no, that's a computer thing.
Ooh, that's not a bad objective.
Secure no man's land, not a real bad one. It's a decent turn 1
So that 1
objective.
CP brings me up to 3 CP. I now have a cushion. When my opponent is doing his movement phase, I'm going to go silent but deadly for a moment.
Also not terrible.
Cleanse, no. You need to have the pieces to do it, but
Yeah. Okay. Cleanse and secure no man's land.
no, it's 2 good ones for Casey.
Pulling cards.
The fact that Josh moved that 1 closer to Casey does
Those
help
were
out.
both in the top 4 cards that I would have pulled anyway. That's
So
really
he
funny.
probably should
So,
focus.
cleanse. In your shooting phase, you can select 1 or more units from your army that are not battle shocked and are eligible to shoot. Until the end of your turn, the units you selected are not eligible to shoot or declare a charge. At the end of your turn,
Hey, what's up,
each
Matt?
objective marker that is not within your deployment zone that you control has 1 or more of these selected units within range is cleansed by your army. If 1 or more objective markers are cleansed by your army this turn, the secondary mission is achieved, and you score a number of victory points dependent on the number of objective markers cleansed by your army this turn. 1 objective marker is 2 victory points.
Oh, this is a
3 for
shadowy
fixing- or,
alcove.
3 for tacticals, and 5 for 2 objective markers using
This is
tacticals.
very shadowy around
Secure
here.
no man's land. At the end of your turn, if you control
we
2
got
or more
guard
objective
versus
markers
Tau.
in no man's land, the secondary mission is achieved and you score 5 victory points. If I only control 1 at the end of my turn, I score 2 instead of 5. These are both really feasible.
Yeah, he's running the Towner.
Did you pull good?
I did. I pulled cleanse
His
and
major
secure no
problem
man's land.
here, Casey's problem here is going to be scoring
Yeah.
units. Because, yeah, he'll be able to cleanse.
Yeah.
But his main problem is he's
Not
going to be
doable.
cleansing
Okay.
highly valuable units.
How do I want to?
Casey, do you have the ability to fall back and shoot? Do you have the ability to fall back and shoot with those Tetras?
Oh, did your Tetris fight back? I'm sorry.
Oh, my Tetris did not swing back.
I just assume they're not going to do nothing.
Oh, yeah, 2,000 point
That
list.
is okay.
I will allow you to swing
We only
back.
do 2,000 point lists
You have
here.
not progressed past that point.
Tetris get 2 attacks each.
Okay.
So 4 attacks. I'm gonna hit on 5.
This is a league game down in Hoquiam.
for nothing.
Is this their
You were
league
right.
game?
They don't do
Yeah,
any.
this is
Well,
Josh
you
and Casey's
know, I
league game.
didn't want to profile.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
Um,
And you never know. The bikes aren't particularly tough targets, so.
what am I thinking?
I should have just not been greedy and shot him off the board and called it good.
That's okay.
But, you know.
No, that makes it fun. What am I looking at here? Oh, command phase. I get a CP. You also get a CP.
That brings me up to 4. I got 2 to start the game with. 1 for trading my card in. 1 for.
Really, just have to think about how. I
Yeah,
want
it's
to
coming around, Matt. Josh Lee did a real good
Yeah,
job
do Tetris,
on
fall back and shoot.
the bases, and then getting a lot of our old terrain placed on the bases, and then we've been flocking.
I'm going to assume they don't.
Yeah, those swampy parts look good.
The only
this
problem
angle.
with cleanse
You know
for
what I mean?
me
Like,
um,
it looks nice.
is not.
Lee, could you get us a shot of the big boy
Which
Tau Supremacy
could
suit?
I
Definitely
have a
be
question.
Yep.
As you look up for me.
Okay.
Before I go any further, I
So-
just want you to look at it.
I have to
Yeah.
ask a
The,
logistics question for Jason. So
The,
Jason,
overlapping fields of fire stratagem for guard
Yep.
and Ursula's Creed ability to do it twice. Can I stack that stratagem?
Let me have a look.
I have a logistics question about line of sight. That's
Okay.
all.
Go ahead and hit me up with it because I might have an answer.
Mainly, if I put my guy here, my big boy,
Mm-hmm.
what am I able to shoot, if anything? That's all.
What matters? If you put him where he touches this base,
Overlapping
this base
fields
for all
of
intents and
fire.
purposes is gone. Think of it as any base he touches.
Your shooting
that
phase.
goes when the
One
battlefield
regiment or
produces line of
squadron
sight
unit
shooting.
from your army that has not been
Alright,
selected
you
to
can
shoot this
shoot it
phase.
if
After your
you
unit has
feel-
resolved
he
all its
touches
attacks,
this,
select
it's-
one enemy unit that's
Okay.
targeted by one
Okay.
or more of those
Alright,
attacks.
Okay, Skyler.
Oh, do you mean to make it -2, Josh?
That's, I mean, can I stack it?
No, it
Okay.
cannot stack.
That's before I even get any further. I
Yeah.
think I just ask.
You could do it on 2 different units.
Yes, on 2 different targets, but not the same
Piranha
target.
Not the
moving
same
there.
target, yeah.
Or I can do 1 unit on 2 different targets.
It's 14-inch move. These crisis suits are very easily going to be able to go through here.
We'll just leave that side shot on. Nice.
They actually have
The tower
a few more
wall.
inches, so they'll go right there.
You see, if you
that
notice
little
on the
opening.
base, he put a highway down there.
And
Stop and not tank, so he did some good work on that.
Big Lad has an 8-inch move.
Yeah. So Casey's main problem is he's gonna be cleansing
Here.
with a very valuable crisis unit. And then let me.
So I can't see them.
Oh, no, they're in cover, but you can't see them because they're in train.
Cool. Okay.
And then let me go check with Casey.
That's all I
I
really.
believe those are not ruins, those are forest.
Not on the Tetris.
Not on the Tetris. Okay.
Most all my suits do. Not in this list actually, no. But we'll get there. Because I think I know what I'm gonna do here. I know what I'm doing
We're
for
gonna
my
be doing over the
secondaries,
top thumbnails for
Um,
these Warhammer Wednesdays.
and we'll get
Or
there.
like fights and stuff. It's gonna be cool. So
Okay. You're fine.
Yeah.
I hope we can keep it rolling at that level.
All right. Casey does not have fallback and shoot. So this
Those troops
Tetra
need
is
to be touching that terrain.
so, but he ran. What'd you run up in that other corner there, Casey?
Huh?
What's that you ran up? there?
This?
Yeah.
That's a piranha.
Okay. He ran a piranha up to that corner. So.
No, they did not mean to be touching. I forget that.
And that's gonna be his
immediately
cleanse
changes the way
there, and then
things
his-
play, if they touch at all.
And then his very valuable unit of crisis suits will be cleansing. Except that very valuable unit of crisis
Put
suits
me
is
there.
straight up fucked
not
next
an ugly
turn.
move.
Josh has got demolishers hiding up in the air. And that crisis suit
all
is definitely within strike
18.
range of
I'm going over the corner,
those bikes up there,
around. I'll lose an inch.
and then also if he brings
Click on
these
the three.
crisis out, then these will probably be the targets for Josh's tanks. But
You already have a lot of indirect, so it doesn't really
it's going to be
matter.
real tight.
Yeah, what are you hiding for?
Whether
Huh?
Casey has
I
anything
remember I
but the
do have
town
coverage and-
on the table next turn when he
And
goes.
he still has objective, so. Even though it doesn't matter, because that's not something that I get points for. That objective at least, so it doesn't matter if he has it or not. As far as I'm aware. I don't get points for my deployment as an objective, do I?
What's that?
I don't get points for my deployment zone objective?
No,
Okay.
no. It's
So-
just the 3 no man's lands.
So,
The answer to your question,
here's what we're going to do.
it's not
For
awful
secure no
on
man's land,
Hammer
I
and
just have to
Anvil.
hold
I'm
the
not a
objectives
fan of it.
For cleanse.
Simply because
Doesn't
you're only,
specify
you've got
when in the shooting
18-inch
phase,
deployment
just in my
zones,
shooting.
and
Perfect.
your corner ones
they
and
just
your
can't
side
shoot one
ones
clear charge.
are, you're not getting anything near
On.
the line of the
Okay.
18-inch deployment zone. I would avoid doing Hammer and Anvil on
I'm
table
going
layout 1.
to.
Oh, changing the deployment map, and you want to, what are the 2 table numbers you want to do? You want to do 1 and
Perfect.
4?
All right. That's what we're doing. So, oh, I don't have line of sight.
I don't
on those guys,
love it.
do I?
Oh,
Right. Chase, you're going to have to do some work. You're not just going to be
That's
able
okay.
to randomly
need it.
throw some,
the
1 and
rattling
4
grenade one
layouts.
hit.
I would,
That's fine.
I would shy against that.
So, Jason,
I would look more at table layout 2.
logistics question. So, for cleanse, I cannot shoot and I cannot declare a charge.
Correct.
But to guide something, all I have to do is be eligible
You're
to
fine.
shoot.
You're fine to guide.
Cool. Sweet. That was my only concern. So here's what I'm going to do. These crisis suits are going to be observers for this unit against these guys.
I meant to overwatch, sorry, at the end of your movement. This unit's going to overwatch into them.
Sure.
So you get 3d6 shots,
Why,
10, 12 shots,
why are you overwatching with some shitty ass?
12.
No
Their
AP.
gig is that they're going to overwatch on 4s.
Yes.
You're still going to count it as a cover, so you're going to be getting your 3-up armor, but
Yeah.
let's see if we can play one through.
Josh, if you go back and watch this is a mistake.
You got one hit.
You're overwatching with some no AP
Oh,
shit
even hitting
here.
on
Three.
4s did not
that,
work out
like,
well.
It's pretty pointless.
Well, 3 hit,
Strength.
1 auto
And you're
wounds.
you're seeing
5s
that
on
here.
T5, so 4s to wound.
Yeah.
So 3 hit, 0 AP.
3 at no AP, 3 ups.
3 ups.
And I can't.
You're
go
lucky if you put a wound on.
We're good.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't.
So I spent ACP to overwatch.
All right, now we're in the shooting phase. Declaring them as the shooters. I learned that there's a much more specific order of operations for guiding than I thought there was. Declaring shoots. Observers for these guys
I
who are
would look-
shooting against this unit here.
Okay?
And I'm
Jason
gonna fire their
Colby,
shots.
I
So
would
3,
look more at table layout 2.
6, 9 from the
Table
first
layout
guy.
2 is great for
negative
Hammer and
1
Anvil. Table layout 2 is great
That's
for
okay.
table quarters.
'Cause I'm
Table
also getting
layout
+1 ballistic
2
skill.
is good for Dawn of War. Table layout 2 is good for both angles. Table
And
layout
that
2
is
is
the,
probably the best table layout.
Pure type
in the
guy,
game.
but it doesn't matter because I'm not dealing with stratagems right now.
Table layout 2 is the best table layout in the game.
Okay, all of these are going to be hitting
Yeah,
on.
you know, if you have your heart set on doing
or not all of them. Sorry.
a Dawn
they
of
have different-
War,
ballistic
then
scope
table layout
profiles.
4
Pretty sure the commander has
is
one
the
better
best
than the
option you
crisis suits.
have outside of
Pull it
table
open.
layout 2. I say you avoid Dawn of War, unfortunately. Or you make an
So
adjustment.
for the commander,
It's hard to make an adjustment. You
he'll still be hitting
could
on 3s,
make a slight table
whereas all the other
adjustment
suits will be hitting on.
just to make,
So
if you
basic
flip,
suits hitting on 4s. No rerolls right now.
Seems like it might be too complicated.
it's not complicated. You would need to, I would need to actually
and
go
what's
and have
the-
a look
sorry.
at a table setup. I think
Should we
if
hit on
you
fours?
inversed
Well,
the,
no, not
the
fours.
2 across the
The
center
toughness
axis
on
there,
this, guys.
What tough is it?
where the,
Oh yeah, so I
where
wasn't
the
gonna
12-inch
overcharge
long,
anyway, but
okay.
still, sorry.
Yeah,
That was
but it
something
would
I
be
should have asked
changing the
before.
You
layout,
should have, but
which I don't think you want to
still
do.
tough is too. See, they're 1 damage apiece when you don't overcharge.
It's like adding a problem.
Or
I mean, 1 damage.
Just,
Or what
just
you
don't do one, right?
It's 1.
Or
Like-
what you do
These are strength 7.
So winning
is
on
you
twos,
take,
Winning on 2s.
if you got your heart set on
And what
table
is your
layout
AP?
1
Neg 1.
Neg 1.
and table layout,
That's going to give me a 5
So I
up. How
missed
many?
one of those. For
if you did table layout 1 and
11
table layout
at neg
4,
1.
and then you did a hammer and anvil,
11 5 ups.
a table quarters,
It's got to make.
and the short triangle on day 1.
And just to be on the safe side, Jason,
Yeah, Josh?
can you look up rattlings for me to make sure they do not have the regimental keyword? I believe they do not. I do believe I cannot bring them back. Is what I believe.
That's
And I just
one
want
of
to
my
make sure my memory's correct.
Dead. One dead
Rattling
boys.
sniper.
Because if not, I'm gonna pop 2 CP so they can come back. I don't think you're killing anything other than rattlings.
Yeah. Not this turn.
But I believe I can't.
Rattling snipers. We're going down to them. We'll get there in a moment.
I do have a pretty legitimate question, Josh. What's the toughness of your bikes?
A 4.
4? Perfect.
Rattling snipers do not have.
Do not. Okay, I was correct. So we're moving on.
Me likey what I hear. Okay.
Yeah, they're T4. And so you do get to shoot your weapons at
Yeah,
neg 1
yeah,
unless they have
Chase.
something else going.
I would get it out of your head
he
that you're doing
Is going to
one
observe.
one set of 2 table layouts for both days.
Oh,
Just stop.
do I want to try that?
You're
Yeah,
gonna
I'll
have
try
to
it.
set up
I'll try it. Whatever.
table layouts
He's
between
gonna
days 1 and
observe
days 2.
The rattlings
Okay,
for the big boy.
okay.
Um,
Just roll like one of your medium guns. 'Cause remember, they're T2 with like no armor, no
yeah,
cover.
but that's
You don't overcharge.
well, but he's going to be splitting shots, so
Okay, what else can you see?
it's a bad idea. He has 4 indirect sources of fire,
Oh, okay,
so I'm going to be firing those at your bikes.
okay.
If you just did table layouts 1 and 4
So that will be on
and
a
did
neg
hammer and
1.
anvil table quarters and
Still fire.
Still fire,
and short
Um,
angle
just because I
day
want to
1,
try and get those.
and then
bikes
you
out
did
of my
table
hand.
layout 2
Um,
and did Dawn of War
So
and long
what's
table
that unit
layout
size?
and long angle
Blast starts
on
at
day 2.
At 5, so you get plus.
Then
So
you're
I'll do the frag shell launcher at
yeah,
those guys.
just
That's
Chase, get
2d6
different
plus
missions,
6
man. Like
shots. For 7, 13 shots. Oh, for good measure, all intents and purposes, anything other than the missiles are going at these guys.
Yes.
Sorry, that was the
Just in
intention
case
there.
some
Yeah.
random god actual they managed to survive the first round of dice, which I'm
You never know.
willing to believe that they won't.
So these are going to be on.
If 2
Threes?
is the best layout, wouldn't you want to use that as one
not
of the
rerolling
layouts
ones.
on day 1?
no, because 2 is not a great table layout for
And then these
for
are strength.
Winning on 2.
2 is not a great table layout. It's pretty good on
What's your strength?
table
3 is
quarters.
winning on 2.
It's not great on Dawn of War.
Uh,
I mean, it's
An AP.
it's doable on Dawn of War.
4,
Don't get me
6,
wrong. It's
8
definitely
at
playable on Dawn
AP
of War.
neg 1.
First 5 tokens.
And you don't get the benefit.
And
of
it's
cover.
sorry, hammer and
I
anvil.
thought you were saying earlier it was the most versatile.
With
It is
that,
the
like
most
that one.
versatile one.
But even with cover, they would definitely
But
would
if
put
you
them in
want to have,
I don't mean alone. I meant as one that and another.
yeah, but if you
For your
want,
variety.
that's the problem. Is
This is
if
going to
you
be 12
want
shots,
to,
hitting
Chase
on
just wants to set
fives.
the tables up once.
And if she all
and
your
then not have to do
artillery
anything
and
else.
Not
your
redo
split
it for the
target.
second day.
Just the missiles.
What's that?
Not
Because
for-
they're the
redo it
only
for the
indirects
second
of
day.
that.
Right. Which I highly disagree with.
Fives were not
Oh,
a
yeah.
bad number today.
Definitely not.
I would do 2 different table layouts day
Uh,
one,
these
and
are
then I
straight
would just
five
do
and
one
toughness four,
table
so
day
I'll win those.
layout for day
Yep.
2.
No wounds. Are these twin linked on this guy?
I propose your 1 and 4 for day 1.
No. Some of them are
Is
twin
3
linked.
just
some
the
of them are
worst
not.
one? Is that the deal?
It's worth it.
Is 3
Worth
just
a
not
look.
great?
No, three's
These guys did
three's
not fire,
fine.
so they are going
For-
to cleanse.
Three's great for table quarters.
Did I have to hold the objective?
It's not real good for hammer and anvil.
which
It's
they
great
both
for table
I did
quarters
not hold that objective.
and both diagonals.
They just have to hold the objective.
And
Oh, you
table
had-
layout
I
3
didn't.
was designed
No.
to be the Dawn of War one, but through the measurements they did, it
Any
can't be used
objective
for
marker
Dawn of
not
War.
with
I see. That's the
in your
one that
deployment
It-
zone that you
fucks it
control.
up.
It's the one that fucks it up.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
cleansing.
So the
I have
Yeah,
shots
I
over
mean-
here.
Yeah, you want to
But,
fire those
yeah.
guys.
so
Even
the
in the
ones
next one, they
that
want
are
to fire.
really good and usable are 1, 2, and 4.
And three would be perfectly
3
fine.
could be like your second day one. It sounds like, or no?
Well, you don't
If you're
want to
just
have
doing 1 for 2 games, or
you don't want to have to change in the middle of it because it's going to take some time.
Or,
Like
not the
arranging
word.
the
You need
tables
to look at this.
is going to take some time.
not in the middle
So
of
they
it. I'm
each
not
have-
saying that. I'm saying
2 pulse rifles.
you're saying only do one setup on Sunday
They
because
are
it's
rapid
only
fire.
I
2
would-
games instead of 3
I
So
I
these are
would
going
just
to
do
be
terrain
hitting
layout
on-
2 on all the tables on Sunday
on Sunday.
Oh,
and
boy.
do
That's
Dawn
probably
of
the
War
best option. Then I
and
We're
do Dawn of
hitting on
War and
fives.
long angle.
No rerolls.
and end with Dawn of War. It's a classic.
1 hit.
Yeah, and end with Dawn of War.
Strength 5. So
Toughness
That
4
is
with
my
three.
solution to the
above that
problem.
objective. 1 wound.
Yeah, changing them between days.
no
I
AP.
figured
No,
that
these
just
are the
went without
4 bomb.
saying, but
Yeah, I think it
Where
should go without.
does
And I
this-
failed
know.
it. Damage.
some of us are
Where does
different.
Then
go?
everybody's
I
got a pretty good
it
shot
goes there.
at playing
one
on every table layout except for 3 that you wouldn't use for the
There are
tournament.
2 wounds apiece.
I think people would be happy with that.
Perfect.
I think they would
Alrighty.
too.
And is that your shooting phase?
Yeah.
We're going to fighting phase. I get to fight first as the defender. My bikes are gonna 5
Yeah,
shots.
just avoid
Alrighty.
whatever missions don't
Hitting
work,
on 2s,
man.
we're
That's
trying
all
this
you gotta
again.
do. Don't change layouts.
Yep.
Don't do all
Okay,
this
4 hits.
or augment the layouts or
Strength 9.
anything.
You're
Just
tough
avoid the ones that don't work.
With,
We'll work it out later.
Lance
Said it's
doesn't
being
kick in if I
addressed,
didn't
right?
charge, right?
In some fashion,
it
like maybe they'll
should
add
not.
more setups
So
or
moving on
something.
3.
Or
He'll
or
have to.
change
He'll have to.
official setups.
He'll have to just
So that's
rework
gonna
table
be
layout 3.
4 and then
That's
3.
Okay, that's the
Fortnite
one.
three.
Okay.
that's the
No
one that's
saves.
screwing everything up.
And if you're saying that
First
something
one
could
is going to do
happen,
3
then
damage.
let's just wait till then.
And the next 3 are going to do
Deadly Demise.
11, 14 damage.
Does not. And deadly demise. Does not. Okay. I'm learning. That is for sure. I'm
The
learning.
bikes have a
Yeah,
stay.
and-
They're
and
easy.
by the-
Basically, yeah.
And by the way,
I
guys,
just don't ever
that
use
Tacoma or that
not
mission
mission
pack that we got
So I just
at Tacoma Open is
is
not the be all of competitive.
rugged?
That is not the be all of competitive missions. In
Um,
fact, there are several missions
Full
in
touches
that
are dead.
that should be removed.
Over here. That's that. That's turn.
Like the mission
I
that
get
these
max
guys are playing right
secondaries.
now is mission 7. Don't
Oh,
ever
and
do
you
that
move objective
in a
markers.
competitive tournament.
Yes.
I probably think the one that you add objectives shouldn't be played at a competitive tournament.
This one, wherever it should have been 6 inches towards yours.
Oh, okay.
I think it was here.
Okay.
It should be within the 12. the start
I'll
of
call
my
that
turn,
good.
not within
Colby,
6.
does that put you at yeah? Does that put you at hammer and anvil, table quarters, and short angle on day 1?
Do I have to move them?
I don't know.
Can
And you can move them into your deployment zone just to deny points if you think that's a good move.
I mean, are they technically no man's land if they're in my deployment zone?
No, that means if
No.
I end up taking them, they're worth a lot of points, but I have to get in there to take them.
Yeah.
So what do you think I'm going to? Note that I will try.
That's all.
Okay.
Where was this one? Was here. So I was just at 3. So I'll actually move it closer to this way. Cool. Okay, that's turn. Max secondaries.
Yep. So you got 10?
10.
And I score my secondary at the end of this town round, right?
I'm playing with the moving objective markers in a way that I think will make sense.
You should get both of your
Secondaries, 10 points. Yep.
And then primary gets scored at the end of the round on this one.
Dun dun dun. See what I get. Let's see what I get. Let's see what I get.
Oh, that's not a great day for me.
Okay.
What'd you get, Josh?
No prisoners.
Okay. So you got to kill 3 total units to max it.
Extend battle lines.
Then extend battle lines, I think you already have.
No, I devastate signals and behind the lines. Stand battle lines. Is that the one where I have to take an objective from them?
Colby, any
I think.
any combination on day 1, any combination of hammer and anvil, table quarters, and short angle.
Me like you. Okay.
And then Dawn of War and long angle on day 2. Yep.
Hi, Becca.
Yep. You can do half and half mission or tables 1 and 4, I think you wanted. And then all table layout 2
Becca says,
the
kill
rest
'em
for day 2.
with a bicep.
Oh,
Which makes
thank
it
you,
an
Becca. I'll
easy
do my
switch
best.
for day 2 because you're just doing one.
Yep.
You're just going around.
Yep.
Yeah.
Makes it an easy switch.
Okay. So the beginning of my turn, I get 2 CP,
I get 1.
bringing me up to 5. I am CP rich today. Then we are going to go into commands. We're going to start with Lord Solar. +1 ballistic skill, +1 ballistic skill, and +1 ballistic skill to this unit. And then the commander there is going to give this unit +1 ballistic skill. The commander in this unit is going to give them +1 ballistic skill. Ursula Creed is going to give these bikes +1 to their armor to a maximum of 3. And +1 ballistic skill to this bike. And then the commander in there is going to give this unit +1 ballistic skill.
Yes, sir. I need to go grab my book really quick. So you can go ahead and do your moves. I'll be
Then I'm going to spend
Colby, I'll
1
look
CP,
at the
but Ursula
missions.
Creed is
I'll
going
go
to
grab
make
my
it 0
mission
to make
cards and
this
have a
unit to give
look.
it 1 more command. And I'm going to give this unit a bike +1, to their fixed bayonets, +1 to their weapon skill.
Okay.
That is all my there. Now we're going to go into my movement skis phase.
My book.
Now, what Josh should do here is he should
Data
pull those
card.
2 manticores because Casey doesn't have a bunch of melee. In fact, he's got none because he's Tau. Those 2 manticores that Josh has should be directly pulled up deep into his L there, so that way when they come
Check how
within,
many CP one of these costs.
he can overwatch and really every turn just punish Casey with those manticores.
I like hearing. I like knowing that my stratagems cost what I thought they did. Okay.
Oh no, he fell off his bike. He had too much to drink.
I'm gonna Overwatch with the big boy.
Okay.
Yep, and here's Casey overwatching with the Town R.
Actually,
This is where the big models really come into play.
yeah, I'm gonna Overwatch with the big guy. Pull up all of his weapons. I'll start with the big guns. Heavy rail cannon. These are going to be on 6s. Do I have any rerolls here?
So here's Casey's Overwatch into that first bike squad that moved while Josh is doing the rest of his movement here.
No. One hit.
That's going to be
That is
one
going
dead
to be
bike.
strength.
This bike's about to take
26.
16 wounds, boys.
Okay, 2 to wound.
And that is devastating wounds.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so you did
16.
mortals.
Yep, that just wiped.
16 mortal wounds.
That just wiped the fucking squad. That is all dead.
I'm gonna
bikes.
spend 2 CP to put this unit into reserve.
Okay.
Jason,
Hey.
I saw it.
since I have not got to the reserve section to deploy reserves, can I redeploy these this turn? Or is it wait till next turn?
Let me have a look.
That
Just as something to think about.
felt great.
That was kind of shitty, man.
Wes, did you hear that? Wes is nodding his head in the corner of the room.
All right. Let me have a look at this stratagem here.
Did not
it
consider that when
is-
I picked this guy.
I mean,
Go ahead.
ouchie, baby.
Any phase.
I still have some movement to do.
Yep.
Josh, it does not say that you cannot bring him right back down.
Okay, so because I'd spent 2 CP, they're now in reserves.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I believe that's all my movement. Now we're going to do reserves.
Yeah, and here come the tanks. Colby, don't do two of the same.
Oh my
Don't do two of
God.
the same deployment zone.
Did not expect that. Won't lie to you there. Did not expect the tanks. I say 3 inches from table edge or within table edge?
6 inches.
Oh, okay.
You can stick out though as long as you're touching your
Now.
back edge. Which
Yeah.
If Josh picks up on it here, those bikes should come right back in directly behind that piranha. The bikes that he just picked up should come back in off the piranha and have a
I should have
9-inch
measured it
charge
first. I'm
back into
assuming
that
all
piranha
these
to
got
take
my-
that thing back.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, he's going to go after the Townar.
Well, let me measure this tank specifically, just to be sure. I don't want to.
Yeah, no repeats probably is your best move.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I couldn't see it from where I was.
And then.
And this is the FLG
Now, just to make sure
ruling.
rules clarification, you can only play it once per round. So theoretically, I brought my reinforcements. I can't do it this turn.
Yeah.
That is not what it says.
Oh.
So I can play it again if he killed a unit this turn, for example.
Yep. Any phase. You play it once per phase.
Oh no, I mean no, in the next phase. I'm sorry, I can't. I played it in this turn because we just did it.
Right.
But it should be within 6.
But this is the shooting phase. If he overwatches again and does it, you could put it another unit right back up. You can use one. You can use stratagem per phase.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
This is the movement phase, then shooting phase and charge phase. So if he redid it in the charge
So they're
phase,
gonna go out right there.
yeah, Josh missed a tick there.
Targets.
He could have brought him up off that piranha and charged right back. I mean, it's a 9-inch charge, but he could have charged right back into that piranha.
He's going to declare them as shooting target.
Yep.
He's going to declare. Oh.
Yeah, you can see.
Nope. See, well, he can declare them, but the only one he can see that in range. So he's going to declare him, and he's going to declare them anyways, just because I can. It's my shooting targets. So that is the end of my movement. Now we're going to go into shoot these phase.
Yep.
And we're going to start with to see what the demolishers do. And of course, we're going right into big bad boy. So let's start with the first demolisher, shooting at that. He is hitting on 4s. This is number of shots. Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, 8. Fuck.
So he's hitting on a natural skill of 4, rerolling 1s because that's a target.
Yep.
1 auto wound.
Unfortunately, born soldier's going. Strength 14, so I'm wounding on 3.
Josh, one of those is an auto wound, isn't it?
No, because
you moved.
moved.
You moved. Yep.
Because they came in.
Yep.
He has toughness 13, so.
So 14, so I'm wounding on 3s. First one tank bust out.
Ooh.
Next tank, same deal.
That was brutal.
Oh shit, no, his sorry. This tank
Yes.
finished the rest of his shots. Last gun can also hit him. I should have put my miniguns into him, but last gun gets reroll 1s and misses.
Okay.
Didn't declare it, so they missed. So I'm gonna take him. He's gonna put his big tank into them and all his bolters into them.
Okay.
Big gun shots, 9 shots.
Nice.
6, 7, 8, 9. These are 4s, rerolling 1s. And this is my commander.
Not bad.
Okay, wounding on 3s.
1s and 2s.
No 1s and 2s.
So this would be 7 at
The
net
dice
3.
came right back to normal.
People all the time on guard sites say, "What is your solution to problems?" And I don't care what they say. The
So
answer is
neg 3,
always demolish.
5s either way.
Yeah.
I saved 2.
So how many got through?
5 got through.
5,
Now, if Josh rolls
4.
big here,
11, 12, 14, 18 damage.
Okay.
I should have rerolled that one.
My 1 shot into him hits. 1 shot's gonna be 12. So wounding on him. 5. 1 shot fails a wound. And then my 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 heavy bolter shots into him. These are hitting on 4s with no rerolls. Strength 5, his toughness 7.
Yes.
So wounding on 5s. 1 at neg 1.
1 at neg 1. We are looking at a. Let me pull them up. Sorry. These are some of the only units that I ever use. So we're looking at 5 up. No damage.
2.
2 damage. Down to 5 wounds.
He's going to put his multi-melters into him, his 1-shot last cannon, and demolisher cannon into him.
Okay.
Demolisher cannon, number of shots, 6. Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. Okay, wounding on 3s. Oh,
1
suck
wound.
balls, 1 at neg 3.
And we're good.
Okay, last cannon. Hits. Does not wound. 1 shot. Misses.
Okay.
4 into there. 4 hits. Strength 9, so wounding on 3s.
1.
1 at next one.
Neg 4.
I fundamentally disagree with
no.
Josh's decision here.
Oh, yeah. What's the damage?
It's
If
gonna
he just
be
takes out literally
3.
every scoring piece Casey has this turn, then
The
Casey
Scout
doesn't
Sentinel's
get
going to put his last cannon in 1 shot into him.
yeah.
Last cannon is going to be hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. Hits. Wounding on either T13.
Yeah.
Wounding on a 5. Wounds at neg 3.
Wounds at neg 3. 5 up. I'm going to CP reroll that.
Cost 2.
Oh, you're right. No, I can't. Okay. Damage?
2. And I'm going to not CP reroll that. The 1 shot, rerolls 1s. Hits. Wounds on a 5. Does not wound. They have all shot out. Okay, first Manticore shooting into these big boy.
Yep.
Number of shots
Oh, see.
is 7.
Okay.
See, if
So it's
all
gonna be
this
hitting on
goes
2s,
into
rerolling
everything
1s.
else Josh has, or everything else Casey has, it's done.
They all hit. 5 to wound.
Yeah.
Let's hope it's auto wounds.
Where these are wounding on 2s on all of his suits.
So 3 at -2, you don't get cover, or
4-ups. I fail 1.
3 damage.
Okay.
My next Manticore shooting at the same target. Number of shots, 4. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Not a wound. Wounding on 5s. 1 at -2.
-2. 4s. Man, damage?
3.
Yeah, Josh, if you go back and watch this,
You know, and I'm such a tart. I should have done this to begin with. Because she hasn't used the, oh no, I did use my 1-0 CP one already. Okay. Still should have done it though. I'm going to do it now. They're going to fire or the unit that just fired, I'm going to spend 2 CP. So that everything else is then 1 more AP. So then I'm going to start with this 3-pack of motors into him.
Okay.
what are you doing, Josh?
7, 8 shots. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Might be being a little harsh here,
That's
but
going to be
he
hitting on
literally,
3,
could have
reroll
had the
1s.
game down to Casey has his town R, and that's it. Yeah. And you
Okay.
can't win a game if
Wounding
you have one
on
model.
6s.
And the town R picks up 2 tanks, and then
Nothing.
Josh finishes on turn
Next
3.
3 packs doing the same thing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 shots. 3, 6, 7, 8, 12 shots. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Much better.
There's a bunch of auto wounds. That's nice. Casey, how many wounds does town R have left? 12?
5.
5. Okay.
Wounding on 6s. So that's going to be 6 at -1.
6 at -1 on the toner.
Yes.
So 3s. I fail 2.
1 damage each.
Okay. Down to 3.
Okay, that Scout Sentinel is going to fire everything in him.
No. Does he have line of sight?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
They're Titanic.
Sorry. Yep.
So that's going to be hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s, last cannon. Hits, wounds on a 5. Hey, I get a wound at a -3 or -4
5 up.
for 5 damage. And the 1 shot.
Nope.
A 2-pack of motors into them. For 6 shots. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Oof.
Wounding on 4.
Hope with all my heart GW does not move forward with tanks being reserve units. That is awful.
Yeah, you had to.
It's ridiculous.
And then being able to put 3 with Lord Solar, but
Had I realized that, I wouldn't have moved him out.
So there's
I didn't know the tanks were reserve.
4 at 0 AP on those guys.
3 ups. Wrong.
Okay. And then my last 2 mortars are going to the same unit. 6 shot. 3s, rerolling 1s. Wounding on 4s. So 4 more at 0 AP.
We're good?
Okay. Now, direct fire
Yeah.
shots I have left.
Here's part of the problem is what Casey has left now is going to be able.
I'm just going to kind of roll both these units at the same time, shooting last guns at them.
Okay.
Because
what Casey has
I'm
left
gonna
now.
be not killing you
The
one.
problem is he doesn't have enough units still to do secondaries, but he can absolutely slap the shit out of Josh
Fours.
with what he's got left.
Wounding on
Toughness 5.
wounding on 5. Nope, nothing. Okay. And I believe that is going to be all
Can
of
I just
my
take a moment and
shooting.
say, look at that terrain?
It's good looking terrain.
And then charges.
That is
This
sexy
unit's going
terrain right
to-
It
there.
is good looking 10th edition terrain.
Like, we even got
clear
a
on
swamp.
them.
We got water effects in this stuff right here.
Yeah.
I need 8 that way.
I don't know how much I like the pawns.
And
They
a
are
6 this way.
okay.
So we're gonna go on them. I need a 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the
They're
toughness?
good.
Mike?
One.
Lesson learned. The texture. We got to. I think what we would do is
I think we put it.
all we do is
You
sand
get in.
where you want the pawn before you do any of the other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
Yeah,
the end
or
of the
I
charge,
think a
once
second
they're all
layer would
placed,
cover
I'm
it
gonna
up,
fire
too.
Overwatch with that unit.
Yeah. Or just I'm
Did you
saying like where
already
the
fire
flocking is. It's
Overwatch
nice to have
during my
that
movement
grip.
phase?
Yeah. Or
Overwatch.
Just
Pure
sand a
side.
little. All you
Overshot.
got to
Oh,
do is
does
take
it allow
a
you to
little
fire it
your
again?
finger and some
or you
sandpaper.
raise
Stratagem.
the whole thing that much, and then
Even if
just have a
stratagems, because
little
you can't.
pond down in there that is
Says
also
any
flocked.
stratagem.
Give it some
Also, this
depth,
is
I
the charge
guess.
list.
Yeah, it's also
Yes,
flocked
but
with
you
different
can-
color.
Flocked in there too.
Overwatch specifically states you can only use it once a turn.
I'd put some of those the
So
grass
does
things
it
in
allow
it.
a second one?
If a
can you do
pure
second
tide
one?
Ingram chip allows me to use any stratagem more than once.
Yeah. Then yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it says you can only use it
hold on.
once a phase.
Yeah. Let me
Well,
pull it up.
But I shot
Right.
Overwatch
It's
in the
Overwatch
movement
stratagem.
phase.
Right. It's an Overwatch
You're in a
stratagem,
different phase, right?
Yeah.
but I Overwatches I believe once per turn. But what's your thing? Your Ingram chip? What is
I
that?
can use any stratagem, even if it's already been used in the same phase, more than once.
But you can't Overwatch again, right?
Yeah, that's he can Overwatch twice.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Because you can do it in shooting and movement.
What's it? Who's it on? By the way,
It's on a Crisis Commander. It's an enhancement.
Commander and Crisis. Oh, it's an enhancement. Okay, let me read real quick. Once per turn, you can use a stratagem on the bear's unit, even if you already used that stratagem on a different unit this phase. Let me look at.
Bobby says just not twice off the same movement trigger.
Right, just
Yeah.
not twice off the same movement trigger. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Tacoma ruled you
I'm
could.
gonna give them my happy ass off. If you wipe them off the table and I spend a CP
Thanks,
to bring them-
Cobes.
put them in reserve again.
Yeah. That's I almost
So
guarantee
could I
that's
use
what's gonna
Ursula
happen.
Creed's ability to Overwatch twice in a turn?
So Josh, if you go back and watch this, going after the town R was the wrong move.
Oh, totally wrong move.
Yeah. You
I
could
should have killed everything else around it.
you should have killed everything else.
Totally.
Yeah.
But I wanted to kill the Talnar.
I-
I even lost points doing it because I'm gonna be lucky to get 2.
What do you mean? You have
Spoiler
extend
alert.
battle lines that you already have. Or do you have control no man's land?
Wait.
No,
what
he's
did
got
I do
extend
wrong?
battle lines.
No, you didn't.
Oh
do
yeah.
anything.
Oh, okay.
No prisoners.
I have
yeah.
extend battle lines
Yeah. And no prisoners. Yeah. So he'll get 7, but
and
Yeah.
no prisoners. I won't max out no prisoners, but
Yeah.
you know what? We'll deal with that. We'll see what happens.
yeah.
Okay.
Round's not over. I still have other charges to make. I should have moved him further up, but
These are going to be. Yeah, I'm going to overcharge.
okay.
On 6s. No rerolls.
This is gonna be enough to wipe the bike squad. Maybe one of them gets home, but I doubt it.
That makes him strength 8, right? Though.
Yeah.
Which means you're gonna be wounding on 2s.
Do you not have any rerolls in this list?
Huh?
Do you not have any rerolls in this
Not
list?
in this list. No. I also would not have moved my supremacy suit had I realized that his tanks were reserves.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would not have done
Yeah.
that. Strength 8, so 2s.
Have you played into
Mistake.
demolish? Have you played into demolishers yet?
In barbecue.
They're fucking horrifying.
I mean, in barbecue, I made pretty easy
So
cleanup.
4 of them.
Mistakes were
4
made.
at -2.
4 at -2.
Yeah.
So it gives me a 6 up. Nope, that's 4 dead bikers.
And then Casey, you got to roll them one at a time because you don't have any wounded guys. You can roll them all at once and then
Yep.
just assign them. One guy made it out.
First guy. Second guy.
No, Casey, it's
Third
just one
guy.
per.
No,
It's
it's
just
not. They're vehicles. Fourth guy.
no.
They're vehicles. They fired 3 guns each.
That's not how it.
You're gonna have to ask West about that.
Each gun is a separate gets hot roll.
Either way, I didn't take them.
Yeah, it's. That is not how that is. Core rules.
Because it's 3 separate guns.
That doesn't matter.
It does matter
Well, he'll find out for sure. And we'll know for sure in a
because
minute.
all of the weapons are hazardous. All 3 weapons are hazardous, and they're vehicles.
Right. I'm about to show you why it doesn't matter. Go ahead. You
He
didn't take
needs an
any.
11 to get into that Tetra.
Okay. Nope.
I failed it. We are not going to CP reroll it. And we go into the fight phase. My single biker is hitting on a 3. He hits strength 9, so I'm wounding on
Toughness 5.
a 3, but he's lance, so wounding on a 2. I wounded one at
Oh
3.
yeah.
Make 3. 4 up and boom. Okay.
Okay, you made it, and now it is your turn to swing back.
Yeah, for each hazardous weapon that was just used.
Crisis suits get 3
Yeah.
attacks each.
So yeah, Casey, you can end up killing your guys.
I know.
I thought they'd made it. So
No,
you-
I know. That's why I.
I
Still
thought
do
they'd
it.
made it so you could not kill your guys with hazardous
Oh no.
vehicles. I thought they made it so you couldn't kill vehicles with hazardous.
Well, their vehicle keyword. Taking only 3
here's
3
the
wounds, or you're firing one
commander.
plasma commander? Okay.
Here's the commander first. He's hitting on 4s. Nothing. Here's the other guys. They're hitting on 5s. 4 hits. These are going to be strength 5.
So wounding on a 3.
4 wounds. No AP.
You kill him,
In melee.
and I spend 2 CP to bring the unit back.
The whole unit.
Or will they put it in reserves?
The whole unit.
Yes.
Yep, it's guard shtick.
Wait till I'm doing these in packs of 10. So they're in reserves. And that is my turn. The only ones I control are these ones, or is this one?
Yeah.
But I have 3 wholly within 12, and as this one didn't move, so they should be that one. So I should have 3 of them wholly within 12.
Yep. So you get 6
Deployment
points. Is
zone.
that what you get?
But you're not controlling them.
Doesn't
I don't
matter.
have to control them. It's about where they're at.
Wholly within 12? No.
No, within 12 of your deployment zone. Which deployment zone's here, so it's like
Oh, within 12 inches of the deployment
Yes.
zone. Oh, okay.
you need to move them forward next turn.
Okay. My bad. That was a misplay.
And it's 2 each, right,
I
Josh?
thought he had to control them.
So yeah, I'll get
That's-
6 there.
Casey, I told you that at the beginning. That's what I wanted.
No,
to
I read the mission. Yeah.
No, I think I also might have gave you bad advice in that one. If you want to move this one back, the more I think about it, because it doesn't matter who controls them, you don't want to, because you're not denying me points by moving.
No,
forward.
because I thought I would
You
be
should have
denying
moved. It
you
should be
points.
6
Yeah.
inches this way, so I should be getting 4 points. And you should have 1 here.
Casey, you'd have moved that other one away too, right?
Huh?
You'd have moved that other
I
one.
would have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it should be like right about here.
That's my bad.
Yeah, it should be right where Josh's finger is. And
And I scored 4 points, not 6.
I didn't realize that's what you meant by you don't have to control them.
right. And go ahead and move that one.
So-
your silly little buddy is
Yeah.
out.
So it was here. So then it would be here.
But you only gonna move it once. You only gonna move it in your turn.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
that
I
was
know,
your
but
last turn.
so I moved it back, trying to play keep away
Oh.
from Josh,
Oh, okay.
because I thought it was about controlling the
And move
objective.
that one. Because you moved that one kind of an angle. So just kind of,
Yeah, I moved it.
Yeah, both those should be.
And so Josh. So what'd you get on your primary, Josh? 7? Or on your secondary? 2 on your primary, 7 on your secondary, I think.
1, 2.
He did not get.
7 of my secretaries. I extended my battle lines because I took that one back, and then
Because you moved it away from yourself. You want to pop with that?
This is such a fucky primary.
Oh no, that one.
No, so Josh
Yes,
didn't
no,
get.
I don't want to move it. I'm sorry.
Josh didn't kill
No,
everyone.
so I'll score 0 in my.
Hold on, let me see something. Can you hold it?
Little TOing here. He's not mic'd up, but he's
Okay.
something up with the scoring. Figuring it out.
So he gets 2 per second.
2 per prime.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
How does he get 7 per second?
Extend that one.
10 battle lines. I got 5 points there. I got 2 points for no prisoners.
Yeah, you have to move 1 and 1.
What did we get?
Okay.
And then
What did we get?
my turn. But at the beginning of your turn, I get
What did he get?
one
He got
CP,
7
and it is
primary
your turn, good sir.
Okay.
and
1
2 in secondary.
CP.
Or no, sorry, my bad. 2 in primary, 7 in secondary.
Okay. No?
Oh.
It was 7 plus 6.
So,
Or did he have 6 or 5? 6. No, 7 plus 6.
7 plus 6 is 13. And then you made me. And then
All
you
right,
made me
what's,
question. my math.
secondaries.
What's Casey gonna get?
Big 0. That's what I'm gonna get.
Oh no, there's quite a few that you can do
I
here.
can, but it's.
Yeah.
I'm down to crisis suits and a piranha.
You want to get in all 4 quarters of the board or 3 of them?
That's doable. That is actually doable.
Yeah.
Realistically, I can do that.
Okay.
So I'm not going to spend a CP to roll that right now. Ooh.
It's behind.
Can you get there? I think you can.
I think-
double dip too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've got that.
So, Josh, did you get both of yours?
Yep, so I'll be rolling 2 more next turn.
All right.
Okay. There's a way that I can pull this. I just have to be really lucky.
You have to be lucky and
Be smart, which I have not been.
these.
Deploy teleport homer was my other one, or what was it?
No, it was
Engage on all fronts.
engage on all
Yeah,
fronts.
and behind enemy lines.
So you'll evenly grab
Yeah.
and you'll evenly grab.
Cool.
Or no, that can't. That'll be over here.
It's table corners.
Yeah. So. Then there. What's that?
If I
Jason
advance with
guides
them,
the
which they'll still be
pupil.
able to shoot, I get an 18-inch move.
Soon the pupil will become the master.
So I'm gonna have to do something that I don't necessarily want to do, but I'm gonna have to do it this turn because that's a problem. That's a problem. I don't know how to avoid it because they've got like a 10-inch move. So that's not the, but it's range. I know I need to play cover, duck and weave, like I get that. It's a really good point. Okay.
I mean, I'm not saying he's not going to be able to pin you at some point.
No, I know, but I appreciate the advice.
But it's 24-inch range. And
My
the table
concern
has
are
a
these
light
manticores that I literally can't touch.
That's your biggest concern.
And I knew that going into it. I just during summer barbecue, the tanks did not do that. And that was
No,
my,
I could have done that. I
you
just
could
never
have done
did.
that. I just didn't know they did that. I
Oh,
thought it
okay.
was bike.
Colby,
corners.
I have
didn't
guided
know
you.
they-
I have sat there in a
I
game
did
with
the
you
tanks in reserve,
when
but,
we were playing
I think
against
you put it
each
all
other.
together.
No, I didn't.
I
didn't
sat
want to
there.
go swoop. Yeah.
And
no,
you
no,
went
the
to
order
charge
was
with
taken out.
Mortarion into Nurglings, and I went, Colby, I don't think you should do that. I think if you do that, I win the game. And you were like, no, I think it's a good idea.
I need to move. to be. What's your deployment length, Jason, on this? What's deployment length on this?
30.
30. So I need to be 3 inches within.
No. Oh yeah, you gotta be. So you have to be 27.
Yeah. Because they still have 3 inches of movement just to get here. Okay. Yeah, we're good.
What would you roll? What would you pull?
I pulled behind enemy lines and engage in all fronts. Which I can get.
You do engage in all fronts.
I can get both of them.
Behind the lines, what are you getting back there? Oh, yeah, you get it right there. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, okay. That works out. I'll take that.
So I can get behind enemy lines. I just have to be in the corner, right? Yeah. They have a 12-inch default move and an 18-inch move if I advance. They can still shoot if I advance. But I can get in the 6-inch bubble from where I'm at.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
9-inch bubble.
Oh, 9-inch bubble?
9-inch bubble.
That's a little different. So I'll probably have to advance them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But that's okay. Because I have an idea, and I'm going to try it.
And remember, for that.
I know, that's my idea.
Well, if you want to get off 4 table corners and behind enemy lines, that something in the air is going to drop either there, or there, because you're going to go.
Oh, 100%. So, Mr. Tetra is going to make a daring move back into this table corner.
Put them. Make sure you're with outside of 9.
From the center, yeah.
No, that. And oh, you so much.
Yeah. Well, no, he needs to have line of sight. That's all. Tetra has 2 wounds left still. These guys are going to move and advance. They'll still be able to shoot. I will get a -1 and then most likely a +1. So that's fine.
Yeah, on 4. What you make up for in volume of fire?
Huh? Yeah, 3s.
What? Oh, 3s? I thought their base skill was 4.
He hits on 3s. They hit on 4s.
Okay. And technically, we're both right.
Yes. I was letting you guys have it. So 9 inches is going to be. Just going to die just to mark myself. Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll have to figure out how people can hear all that sage advice.
That was probably close enough to Casey that they could
Huh?
hear it. Oh no, we were talking
Okay.
if they could
Oh,
hear
I
it,
don't want
and
to-
probably.
The reason I said that is because they can't.
Oh, I couldn't hear
The
it.
noise canceling.
Ah, okay.
Need to make sure that I'm
Well, I mean, we got that
as
third
close
portable.
to that edge as I can be.
There is a third lab. mic.
There is a third Levi mic.
You're gonna have to
Maintaining that. bubble.
take out stock in a battery company.
So if you're just joining us, this is Casey's bottom of 2. Josh absolutely he annihilated the Townar, which actually was probably his worst
So
choice.
there's my 9.
Josh could have put the game
corner,
where
that
Casey only had a
Enemy lines
Townar
in
and
the
like
corner.
a couple things up in the air. I think it might be one thing even up in the air. So and Casey drew a couple good ones for him.
Huh?
Casey drew a couple good secondaries. Engage on all front and behind enemy
Commander
lines, which he's going to
Farsight.
be able to max out.
Appears on scene.
Oh no, it's Farsight.
Oh no, it's Farsight.
Oh, yes, Commander Farsight.
Yeah.
Oi!
Can he kill a tank in
proper
melee?
dwarf speak. Oi, listen here, fish face fuckers.
Hey, Casey, can he
What?
kill a tank in melee?
Huh?
Can he kill a tank in melee?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, okay.
And I know that.
Just you know that these two are demolishers, right? So they
Yep.
can shoot melee
Yep.
with no penalties. Thing. This is a tank commander, so when he dies, he fires all his weapons
Yep.
on his base profile.
How
One
many does the tank commander have?
one
they
big
all
caveat
have-
on what Josh just said: they cannot fire into melee combat with their blast weapons.
Yes,
So-
they can.
No, they
Just
cannot.
Directly on their profile.
Doesn't
they
matter.
can.
I have 4.
You can fire your blast weapons into something you're engaged with.
With the demolisher cannons, they can fire their demolisher
Oh, that's right.
cannons
That's right.
into in a unit engagement.
So he
even though they're
can't. He
blast.
can't tie him up. That's not good.
Where?
That's one of the things that makes the demolisher
Everyone's
so
still
good.
learning a little bit.
Is you can't tie them up and hold them back, and you can't. And then they got a gun that means something.
Yeah.
If people always ask me in guard, how do we deal with this problem? How do we this problem? My answer is always demolisher.
They're
Really,
really
to be
good.
competitive, I should have a third demolisher in and one demolisher tank commander. So running 4 of them is a really nice.
So to get.
It's just the biggest hammer I got.
So with the Tetra, where does he have to be for engage on all fronts? Just in the corner of the board?
Yeah, in a table corner.
Oh,
He's
just
got
in-
it.
Just
yeah.
in the table corner.
Yeah, he's got it.
So then I need him here, actually.
No, can't bring him. Oh, yeah, you're good there.
He's still
Yep.
in the corner. I just
Yep.
need him there.
Yep, you're good.
There's your table picture. Okay. Now let's.
Oh, that guy wants to offer promotion of our channel, viewers, followers. Uneducated Studio. Here's $1.25 and go fuck yourself.
The way this is going to work. He has 2 wounds. I'll declare shots. Tetra, observing these guys for this unit, so they're going to shoot
Okay.
now into the bikes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Chase, he can't kill a... Yeah, he can't kill a Lehman Russ.
So
Are you going to overcharge?
on the bikes.
It's a difference between wounding on 3s or 4s.
Sorry, my mic fell off.
Oh. Because if you don't overcharge, you're doing 1 damage apiece and you're wounding on 3s, but you have a lot of shots. It's only 2
No,
wounds.
that was from Twitch.
And I'm going to be.
But if you overcharge, you can hurt yourself.
Here,
You
I'll
also-
pull
because
it up
the
and
Tetra's
hit a
guiding
ban.
me,
Oh.
I'm also going to be rerolling all failed hits. And we're in the, what battle round is it? This is
Yeah.
the 3rd battle round or the 2nd?
Just a second.
2nd battle round. So I won't be benefiting with those guys for my detachment rule yet. But I can still.
Don't Russes have 13
Yeah,
wounds?
Well, they're being visited. You should
They
be
only have 12.
hitting on 3s, right? Because they're +1 to hit now.
Yeah, so I'm going to be hitting on 3s, rerolling all hits.
Honestly, I wouldn't overcharge.
I wouldn't
but
overcharge because I don't want to take
wanna
the
screw you.
hazards there. No, but I get it. I don't want to take the hazards there, I don't think. I was fine last time, but am I going to be fine again? You know?
Because you should be able to do it without overcharging.
100%.
With overcharging, I'm pretty much that unit's gone.
These are going to be hitting on. Oh, sorry. I
Which
have to
shots
roll
are these, Casey?
Huh?
Which shots are these?
These are cyclic ion blasters. I'm rolling the commander first.
What are you going into?
The bikes
Okay.
from this unit.
Yeah, the bikes are definitely dead.
So these are going to be hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
Rerolling all fail hits
Yeah.
because they're observed by the Tetra.
Yeah. He should split fire here, but
I really wish that I had sustained hits right now. I don't yet, though. These are going to be strength 7,
Okay.
so wounding on 3s. They all wound at -1. So that's 12 shots, 12 wounds at -1.
So it's 12, 5 up. Shit, Christ. Them boys want to live.
they don't
Should have
want to. They're
overcharged.
dead
2,
anyway, Josh.
3,
There's
4. There's 1 with 1 wound left.
fucking
You want me
191.
just to pull it?
Yeah, because I'm going to fire another
Yeah. You're not overcharging.
27 shots, not
Yeah,
a
Casey
rock.
should
I'm
have
rerolling all.
split fire here
2 CP and
because
put
if
them
he
in
splits
reserve.
fire,
Yeah.
he can pick up
And I'm
that
now
and
currently out
the.
of CP.
Okay,
And the
I've
Sentinel.
whittled down the farm a little bit. That's great. Now let's.
And Josh can only put one of these units up in the air.
No, both my bike units have been are in reserves, and at this point he's
Yeah.
killed 3 units of bikes.
Casey, probably should have split fire there, taken out the Sentinel and the bikes.
I don't want to take the negative because they'll get -1 if they're not shooting their target.
Right, but the commander and one guy was going to mathematically just devastate the bikes.
Well, I wasn't overcharging that time, so.
No, I know, but even mathematically, they still pick them the fuck up. The bikes are real squishy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Try to
then
tell them don't overcharge.
you have two guys going
Well, it's
into
okay
that.
because you'll see what I'm about to do, and you might like this.
Okay.
So these guys are going to
Oh.
observe
Now the student becomes the teacher.
him
The commander?
for this unit.
Okay.
So they're going to shoot now. They each have,
Are they all putting everything in him?
yeah.
Okay.
So 3 fusions, 3 fusions, 3 fusions. One shot each. I'm going to be hitting on 3s. I want to double check what my, because I'm getting +1 ballistic skill, and then I'm getting, what's Farsight's ability? I'm not within 9 inches, so I don't get my additional +1. So I'm going to be on 3s, which I miss 3. These are
Strike 9 to my toughness 12 or toughness 11. You're winning on 5s.
Okay.
I believe you have some sort of wound reroll.
I don't believe so here. Let me double check. I don't think so.
So these are the crisis.
No, okay. So these are going to be on 5s.
Yeah.
We came to dinner. That's 4 at -4.
On that tank?
Yep.
That's going to be 4 of them at 6 ups.
Here's the fusion
I
blasters.
made 1. Let's take some damage.
3 at D6.
Yep.
And what's melter range? Half
half.
the distance? Yeah, so I'm not in melter range.
Yeah.
9 wounds.
9 damage out of my 13 leaves me with 4.
And then Farsight has his shots, which he didn't shoot yet.
Yep.
From his high intensity plasma rifle, he has 2 hitting on 2s.
That was brutal.
That just happened. That's okay because I'm going to spend 1 CP. They can now fire at that tank with the benefit of being guided. This unit, because they observed for the Farsight unit.
Yes.
And I made sure
Okay,
that
so
they all
he's
have line
hitting
of
them
sight.
with.
Uh,
Nope, no argument there.
And since they have a
Coordinate to
marker light, he
engage.
will not receive any benefit of cover.
It's 8 versus you're 8 without overcharging and 9 with overcharging, right?
Yeah.
Your wound's not going to change the overcharging. It's just going to be damage. Is your AP different?
Yeah, it's different by 1. So I am overcharging.
Okay, yours F8. You're not taking a chance.
F it.
Okay.
Commander's going to be hitting on,
Casey, what did you just do?
huh? I used my Tau stratagem to make it to where my observer unit can now shoot the same target. Coordinate to engage. They get the benefit of being guided.
Oh, so you already shot. Okay. They
so-
haven't shot yet.
They haven't shot yet.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
It's the second unit of Tau right here that were the observers first.
Hello,
time. Now he
Exiled
plays
Runner.
Dodge, so they
How
can-
goes it?
So they're going to
Finish
shoot
the
the same
job.
tank. This is the commander. He's
Okay.
going to be on 3s.
This is a pretty interesting game here.
And they do have
Casey had a Townar.
sustained hits 2 right.
And Josh.
Because he has Exemplar of Callion and it's round 2.
Okay, and you
He's-
are overcharging.
Yes, I am
He should have
overcharging.
split
So that's
fire here.
2. That's 4 additional hits.
Casey, did you split fire here?
No.
It's going into the one with 4 wounds?
Does he only have 4 wounds left?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I told him I wouldn't overcharge, but
So
he's
Casey has a
overcharging
town.
anyway.
So Casey had a Townar. Josh wiped it out with the
I'm mad at
demolishers.
that tank.
And then the rest of
It's
them
been
were
a
on what?
it's been a pretty interesting game.
Oh, okay, yeah. One more 2 out of there. You got to do.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, you already made up for it. And then wounding on 5s.
Toughness 8.
Toughness 11.
So 5. That's 5 wounds at -2 from just the leader of the unit.
5. At -2, 2 sets of 4-ups.
2 damage.
Failed 2. Does he blow up? No, but
he
he does get to fire before he dies. You get to do your
Hazards for just
hazard
the
first,
commander.
yeah.
I take... commander's down to 1 wound. Okay.
Now, since he declared, does he have to roll hazards for everybody?
No, because they didn't fire.
Except they did. Because all shots get fired at the same time.
It happens
Oh, okay,
Yes.
that's fine. I'll roll them.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, let me change the order of the roll.
If you want,
So,
real quick, I'll let you go back to not firing them because of that roll there. I still would have failed if they weren't overcharged.
I mean, I don't want to...
I will let you go back and they didn't hazard. They didn't overcharge.
What's
Don't
that?
worry about hazard.
Okay.
You still killed the
No,
tank.
I did not
Okay,
watch
that's
that.
fine. Yep.
He's going to fire his on death, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to put
It's going to hurt.
everything into that unit.
Yep.
So cannon, number of shots, 5. 3, 4, 5. These are hitting on 4s.
1.
Strength 14, so wounding on 2.
Well, Tortoise got an
one
interview
wounded,
with
thank
Kicker
four
Klowski and the head judge.
Doing 3 damage.
So one guy
That'll be
has
a
3 wounds.
that'll be a real
Then my,
good interview to watch.
8, 9 heavy bolter shots, hitting on 4s. But a sustained hits 1, so 1 additional hit.
Yep.
5 to your 5, so he's wounding on 4s. So that's going to be 3 at -1.
Huh?
There's
Well,
been
he's doing it with
this
his
time.
bikes. He's doing it with his bikes.
I've been biked this time. So far at this point, at the end of the game, I had 5 squads
It's
of bikes
fine.
for all intents and purposes. He's
How
killed
many?
3, and I have
3
2
at
more coming back in
neg.
reserve.
3 at neg 1.
3 at -1.
4 ups. I take 1.
2 damage.
1 wound.
And my heavy stubbers. He goes wounding on 5s, 1 at 0 AP.
3 up. Ooh.
1 damage.
First dead crisis suit.
So we have a
First
game
hit,
here,
right.
everybody. This is gonna turn into a game.
Not exactly totally fair. but
Depends how Josh rolls
not much to
up
be
there
said about it.
in the bottom of 2 here.
The name of the game is Unfair Trades.
Okay. I have a charge to declare.
Or top
so
of
who's
3. It
charging
depends
where?
how Josh rolls.
I am gonna charge this guy.
Okay.
What's his deadly demise? Does he have deadly?
Yes.
Okay.
His is D3,
And what's theirs?
a D6.
So I'm gonna charge them.
Okay, here we go. This is a
Oh,
big
no,
charge.
sorry, these are D3, he's 1.
Okay, so
Right.
yeah, I'm gonna charge that tank then.
This is a big charge here for Casey. If Casey somehow could get another tank out of there.
It's gonna
Yep,
be
9 inches.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a 9. That's where he came in. And he got
No
an 8.
CP to re-roll.
Let me check his
Well,
rules.
it'll be 2 CP anyway.
And Josh vected CP reroll. So
Nope. Okay. That's all right. That's how it is. What's the walker like in melee?
He'll have 4 attacks, hitting on 4s at strength 6, neg 2 AP, 2 damage.
Wow, in melee?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, that's turn.
Yes, you get to move these 2 objective markers
Yes.
and then score your points.
Can I have my ruler back?
Yes, yes, you can. No. We call that passive aggressive cheating. Refuse to give you your ruler back.
Casey, you didn't Casey, you didn't control that one.
Oh no, this one you didn't.
Oh, you're right.
The other 2 you get a move.
Yeah, the other 2 you
Sorry.
can do.
I moved that from 6, so I'm gonna move another half
Okay.
inch back to the center.
Yeah, that one should be directly in the middle of the table. It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's within an inch or so, yeah.
Yeah.
Just slinging these objective markers around the table.
And that should give Casey 4 points, I believe.
Okay. I max full secondaries.
And I believe you got 4 primary.
I don't believe so. Oh, within deployment?
Yeah, you got them there. And
You got it. Each of these are at 12.
That's going to be close.
That one is going to be close to. They should be because I did them at off angles.
No, just measure this way. Yeah, he got it.
And then I get max on secondaries, so 5 and 5. Yeah. So another 10 on secondaries. Oh, thank you.
10 on secondary. And,
Running out of secondaries that I can do feasibly.
yeah, you got a little. Yep.
Okay, so it's your turn.
Yes.
Okay. So I get 2 CP and then back to the secondary bingo. Roll that bad boy. Come on, bring him down and assassination works.
Get 1 CP.
Overwhelming force.
Okay.
So Josh has to shoot shit off objectives
So overwhelming force.
and assassination.
Oh, a second. There's no things and no objectives, is there?
Nope.
No, sir. Spend 1 to get rid of that.
No.
No.
Why not?
Because he should just finish. He should just finish this.
Because you're going to cheese me with more bikes.
Yeah, because shit's going to get bad for you, I'm thinking. I
Yeah.
hate to say this. So order time. I'm going to give him +1 ballistic skill.
Yep. What's your second?
These 2 +1 ballistic skill. And then the Louis is giving them +1 ballistic skill. She's
Which-
giving them and them +1 ballistic skill.
What's your other secondary?
And he's giving him
What secondaries did Josh get?
+1. Oh, overwhelming force. But he has nobody on an objective. So I can't take no one off an
What's the other
objective. He has
secondary
nobody
that
on an
Josh-
objective.
That is correct.
Just how the ball
What are
bounces.
his 2 secondaries?
Overwhelming force and assassination.
Oh, okay.
Basically, what
I
I
didn't
need
hear
to do to
assassination.
win this game is pretty much table him now and hope I can score up enough points.
It's worth a try.
It's what I have to do.
Assassination and overwhelming force.
Yep.
Once again.
But yes, Josh will have no problem if he tables him here, because
Yeah.
you get so many primary from moving that shit.
I mean, it's not going to be a high scoring game, but
Oh no, Josh could match pretty easy.
could he?
Yeah. In fact, Josh needs to dump.
Do you just assume he maxed if someone gets
We're
tabled on turn
gonna-
3?
No, I'm not
Overwatch.
assuming max, but what Josh needs to do here, go for the table. He needs to dump one
Yes,
set of
we're gonna
bikes
Overwatch.
in Casey's table quarter
Okay.
in his,
You have
in
the
his back,
ACP?
Yeah.
because it's turn 3. He can come down in his deployment zone now,
Right in his back.
right in his deployment zone, and he needs to have them set up there to do secondaries.
They
When,
don't call him Young Twink for no reason.
yeah,
Who you're overwatching where?
yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure one of those tanks was probably going to move, but I wasn't sure.
Well, my movement phase is not over.
Oh, okay. So then go ahead and do your move, and then I'll declare an Overwatch. Sorry.
I am going to keep him there. He's
Yeah,
like
no,
it.
then that's who I'm Overwatching instead.
okay.
Same unit, but so I'll be getting sustained hits 1
Okay.
because I'm not guided on 6s. So I'm just going to roll them all at the same time. Holy shit.
So Casey's overwatching this tank.
And how many wounds does he have?
What? Oh, do I finish my things? I still got bikes to put out. If I finish my move.
That's fine.
Theoretically, you
I'm
can
gonna
overwatch them also.
No, I'm gonna overwatch him. What's his move?
Him?
Or what's his? No. Him.
Him?
Yeah. What's his? How many wounds?
13 wounds at toughness 11.
13 at toughness 11.
If you want any
So I'm
chance.
gonna be wounding on the same thing regardless. So I'm not gonna overcharge.
Okay.
On 6s with sustained hits 1. That's a fuck lot of 6s.
Nice.
It's actually not terrible at all. So
Yeah, that was good hitting.
Uh-huh.
Problem is wounding on the 5s.
double down on those.
Probably should have.
I can't deploy on this edge, right?
He probably should have overcharged for the extra damage here.
That's my whole deployment zone, so I don't know.
Josh, you can deploy anywhere. It's turn 3.
Don't have any rerolls. Oh. Let me get rid of these, sorry. Oh, wait. I should have overcharged because even if it's a hazard check.
You haven't rolled yet. Because, I mean, because you do your hazard check later.
Yeah, so I'm going to overcharge, yeah.
So how many hits did you get total?
11.
Okay, and you needed 5s to wound?
Yeah. That's the problem. So 2 wounds
Oh, 2 wounds is it.
at -2.
That's big sad.
You're telling me?
How much CP you got left, Casey?
None.
2 at what?
2 at 2 AP.
2 at -2, so that's 4 ups. Made one, fail one, take 2 damage. I'm down to 11.
I think my biggest problem here is I literally can't stop Josh from just regenerating his army.
No, it's been actually kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bikes.
Yeah, I
are-
didn't know that was the thing, or else I would have brought away different lists. I didn't
For
realize.
the record, this is the
Yeah.
first time I've really used it.
I
This
didn't
is the first time he's used the
No, I
bikes.
know, but I
Yeah,
would not
to
have
like
brought
this.
this list. I would have brought my normal list.
Because I'm playing with using, because normally I play a lot of tanks. I can't bring tanks back, right? We've been doing that day one. Everyone would be screaming about how good guard is. I mean, 5 CP to bring a tank back, I'd pay it. So that's all my movement. At the beginning of my shooting phase, he's going to make them a target.
Yep.
He's going to make them a target, and he's going to make them a target.
Okay.
So
Okay.
now it comes down to whether
We're going to
Josh
start
can
with
get
this tank.
job
I'm going to
done.
put everything into them.
Yep. See if Josh.
We'll
hits
do
you
the
better.
Demolisher Cannon. He's going to be hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s, his number of shots, or 6 shots. So hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. He did not move. So strength 13, so wounding on 2s. Strength 14. So that's going to be 4 at -3.
So he's got 4 ups here. Casey can spike
4
this.
invulns?
No, he did not spike it.
Did we get through?
Save 1 damage.
Oh, no, these are D6 apiece. How many got through?
3.
First one is 2.
So he's down to 4 wounds.
Next one is 6.
Dead.
Okay, killed him.
And next one is 1.
Then 5.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to do my last cannon. Misses. Then I'm going to do my 4 multi-meltas. 4s, rerolling 1s. 1 hit is going to be wounding on a 3. Doesn't wound. And then 6 heavy stubber shots. 4s, rerolling 1s.
2.
And then wounding on 5s. Hey, 1 at 0 AP.
3 up.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's going to fire his last cannon into them. 4s, rerolling 1s. Misses. Do I risk it? No, this tank should put everything into them. I'm not going to risk it. Demolisher cannon. He has a +1 ballistic skill. Number of shots is 6 again. He's hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
1
So
out.
5.
Wounding on 2s. It's going to be 4 at -3.
4
Let's see.
4-ups.
See if Casey spikes these.
Save 2 damage.
First one does 6,
Dead
Okay,
guy.
that's fine. Second
and
one.
the next one does 6.
Dead.
Okay, and the rest the
It's gonna leave shadows on it.
My mic fell off again.
and the rest. Shots
Oh, God, it got shadows on it.
When we're going to go to him, he's going to fire into them. He has not used his 1 shot yet, so his 1 shot hits. Wounds on A2. 1 at -3.
On crisis suits.
Yeah.
That's all I have left other than Tetris or Piranha. So good.
Then his last hits and wounds at -3.
Good.
Okay.
Get the salt water.
Okay, first Manticore into them for 2 shots.
Oof.
Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Both hit. 10, so wounding on 2s. 2 wounds at -2.
So
And she'll spay okay, yeah, 2 wounds at -2.
4 pinball. 1.
Doing 3 damage.
Okay.
And then I'll do the 2 CP stratagem that Ursula Creed's going to make free, so that everything else that shoots at this unit's at -1 AP.
Yep.
Next Manticore is going to shoot at them. I should have actually shot mortars first over that. I'll have to keep remembering to do that. 6 shots. 6. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Wounding on 2s. So it's going to be 5 at -3.
4-ups.
This is what kills the crisis suits, but if he spiked, no, he didn't spike.
3 damage each.
Oh,
So 3. And that'll kill him.
oh yeah,
So 4
Chase,
got
we got
through?
different camera angles. This is just the more tactical
And there's
view.
6 damage, 6 Bs or 8.
You said there's 6 wounds each.
Oh, so the
So-
4 got through. 1 finished him off.
1 finished him off.
2 killed them, and then 1 more.
Oh,
hits him.
sorry. So he takes 3. Yep.
Yeah.
We're not watching
This
the
unit of
painting
mortars are gonna
contest,
shoot at
it's a
them?
Game Chase.
For 6, 10, 11 shots. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11. These guys are going to be hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Auto wound. And then wounding on 4s.
Josh's dice have been pretty good.
So it's going to be 6 at -1.
4-ups. That's
Oh, these are 1 damage each.
Oof, that was a bad roll.
okay.
Okay, the next 3 packs are going to shoot at the same target. 8, 3, 6.
This mic clip sucks.
Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. So my click not working for you.
No, it just keeps coming off.
Wounding on 4s. So 2 at -1,
Nope. Damage.
1 piece.
Down to 1 wound.
This 2-pack shooting at him for 4 shots. 3s, rerolling 1s. A wound. 4s, so 2 at -1.
4s.
Then my last 2-pack is going to shoot at That poor bad boy.
Mm-hmm.
For 7 shots. 6 and 7. These are hitting on 4 3-rolling ones because he didn't get spotted. Wounding on 5s. So it's going to be 4, and you have 0 AP, and you get the benefits of cover. So 3 probably.
Yes. Did not matter.
1 damage each.
These dice suck. 1 apiece?
Yes. And I have that sentinel left to shoot. It has a target.
Yeah, there's a little matrix action. You can go ahead and show Chase now. There you go, Chase. Does that
So
make
I
you
got
happy?
3.
Josh's squizzy squats.
1 wound apiece, so he's done 4.
Those little squats.
Or no, he's dead.
So he's running. He's got old school squats that he's running as guard. So he's been working on this project for a while.
And then
He's
going to shoot
finishing
those
up. He's
guys.
got a bunch
his
of
last cannon,
bikes, some
and
more
he
mana
misses.
cores.
So that is my turn of shooting. I'm going to declare no charges. I'm moving 6 inches. Six inches.
So we'll get
And 6 inches.
Okay.
you definitely got assassinate.
I killed 2 in assassination,
Yes.
and the other one I'm turning in for a CP.
Okay.
So I get how many for each guy? I'm going to bring them to 4.
It's
because
just-
I end
it's
up
just
4
5.
being your turn.
Assassination is just 5. If
For
you
killing
kill
a hero?
character, yeah.
Okay, well, I got 5 points of assassination, and then whatever I score in there. I think, are any of those within 6? I don't think so, but.
No, it's 12.
No, with the 6, you get more points.
Yeah, they're not.
That one's not.
Is 5 his total secondary
This
score?
one.
That one's not in my deployment zone.
No, is it wholly within 6 of your deployment zone?
No, it's not because remember there's a bubble around the 9-inch, and it only moves on.
All right, so I'm going to get the 6 points.
Yep. And
6 and 5.
so Josh got 5
And then it is your turn, sir.
Okay. Give me some secondaries.
and 6 in primary. So right now, Josh is up by 2 points. That's it.
Yes, I've not been scoring well.
And you accomplished both of yours?
He threw one of them away.
Threw
but
one
yeah.
away, okay.
Yep.
Yes, so I'm back up to 4 CP. Let's bring more units back.
Let's see, Casey. Can you get?
Here we go.
That's been the decider, is I keep bringing these little units back.
Yeah. Actually, that's not bad.
Oh, I meant to move
That's
this
actually
one
about
too.
your best.
Jason, I meant to move this one too.
Yeah, that one doesn't move.
I can't make it move?
No,
What do I get for holding it?
nothing.
Unless I roll the
Number
right
2.
secondaries.
Investigate signals.
Okay, that's a bad one.
I mean, they're all bad.
Yeah.
Are you have a CP?
You
rolling?
I mean, I don't
Can you do
really.
this one?
Yeah, I just roll it, see what I get.
You want to do a different one?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
1 CP.
Yep.
It still gets removed.
Capture enemy outpost.
That deployment zone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna do what I can.
That's all we can ask, young Twink.
Um,
Just do what you can.
yeah. So I spent my CP to get rid of one of my
Bottom of
secondaries.
3.
Okay.
It's gonna hide. You're gonna hide there, fire back, and kill the sentinel.
I don't know any of the Sentinel stats. Josh is smoking.
It just here. We can just do this.
Yeah.
We can just do this. I know what that.
Yep. Because that's going to be 27 plus 12, so 39 shots.
Now you ask Josh if he wants to put the Sentinel up in the air.
Probably does.
Do you want to spend 2 CP to put the Sentinel up in the air?
The one unit he can fire with? Yes.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, that's my turn.
Then that's Casey's turn.
I kill one thing in. Yep.
So Casey got 2 points of secondary.
Oh, wait, no. No, that's fine. I moved wrong. That's fine.
Oh, did you want to move there to move that?
Yeah, that's. Yeah. But it wouldn't matter because it wouldn't be in his deployment either way, I don't think.
Yeah, it would. It would be the Sentinel. Because remember,
Oh, yeah, so then I would have moved. Where was the Sentinel?
he was right. You just would have.
Yeah. I would have put myself here because I was close enough to get around him. I'm just trying to not be in super line of sight from everyone. Yeah.
So Casey got 2 in secondary and 2 in front.
And roll me up on the big bad wheel.
And I get a CP for throwing the other one away.
2 CP.
Nope, 1.
Oh,
I spent 1.
No, but Josh started Josh's turn to get 1 too.
Oh, yeah.
So you'll have 2 CPs.
So roll me up, Lee.
You got defend stronghold.
Which means I gotta hold my own one, right?
Yep.
No problem. And deploy teleport homers. Okay.
So Josh will be able to do. Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, so Josh shouldn't have too much problem. It is top of 4.
And deploy teleport homers.
Yep. One mouse, 2 cups,
I
indeed.
have 1 mouse and 2 cups.
Yep.
So it's a lot to juggle.
So Lee, do you remember when I said I
Okay.
said Josh needed to put a set of bikes in the back
So-
corner?
Yeah.
Oh, deploy teleport homers
Movement.
is not that one. It's just in his deployment zone, so he's got it.
Yeah.
And then he'll get the one for the center objective too.
You're thinking of the
I was
yeah.
thinking of but he had that round 1, so
investigate signal.
investigate signals. Yep. Yeah. What kind of reindeer games is you doing, Josh? Oh, I see. Because he wants to bring that other guy over. He wants to bring that other sentinel around the corner so that way he can zippy zap, slippy slap with his mantique horns.
Overwatch.
Oh, I have 4 CP.
Bye. Bye, Sentinel. Casey wants that cover save and not giving Josh +1 to hit.
Are we overcharging?
On the Sentinel, no.
I mean, the scorecard's
Because
neck
he's
and
what?
neck.
Toughness 5, 4.
Mm-hmm.
What's his toughness?
What?
What's the Sentinel's
Is
toughness?
this representative
that
of
was
what's
7.
going on?
Sort of.
So it'll be 4s and 3s.
Casey did a good job getting
Why?
his
How many
points
losers
early.
do you have?
7.
And
no.
Josh had some pretty bad secondaries. I don't think there's going to be much Casey can do. He's just going to nitpick some points the rest of the game. but-
6s with
I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
The guard is about to
sustained
overtake him.
hits.
Yeah, I mean, Casey literally has 1 unit left on the table.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, I understood that.
And it's a very good fucking unit, but
yeah.
it's not going to be a total fucking shit fest.
Not a blowout necessarily.
No. I mean, it's
Good
probably
game
gonna,
though. That's what I
Yeah.
think. Good games are. I've seen. I was
10th edition.
commenting in
10th
some.
edition is made for some great.
The
fucking
mic cord
games.
keeps getting
Yeah,
caught on the
because
table, and then
most of
getting
the scores
pulled
get
off.
reported to the league and
Yep.
things that it seems like things are within 10, 15 points
So
of each other. a lot of
all of
times,
these
and-
are also sustained hits.
Yep.
So those are
yeah,
all
looks
my
like it's
sixes.
Good
Some of them might
matchup.
have rolled when I moved them, but they were sixes.
Even with Tau,
Oh yeah,
guard
and
is Astra Militarum is way up the ladder.
and
from
to be
Tau.
fair, Casey forgot that those 3 tanks were up in the air.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I just didn't know. Like I knew they were in the air. I didn't know they could do that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know they could come in like that.
Yeah.
Once I ended that, his anti-armor really went downhill.
Is that like a wrecking
ability to
ball?
kill
is
multiple
that,
tanks
is that
at
what he
a
did?
I
I
also
mean-
didn't know the bikes could just
I didn't know they could
Come back.
not die.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize that I could do it per freaking phase, as long as I kept CP up, which honestly,
So
I mean-
4s.
Good game for sure.
Oh, it's been a very good game.
And then I'm gonna hit these guys to the jive.
10 at neg1. Or no, sorry. 9 at neg1.
9 at neg 1, so that's going to be
Yes.
4 ups. How much damage?
1 each.
So I'm going to take 4 damage, leaving with 3 wounds.
Okay.
And by verbatim of the rules, like I said, if you would have killed him, I would have spent 2 to put him in.
Yep.
No, we were.
And then you get to be interviewed by me.
I make sure he's 9 inches away. These guys are doing the deploy, secure teleport. Homer.
Yep.
And then both these are going to declare them a turn target.
Yeah.
And then we are going to do.
Hey, Josh. I'm going to spend 1 CP. I'm going to fire Overwatch again.
Okay.
And this time I am going to overcharge. Not at the same target, but at the one that just came
Yes.
behind.
Because he did it, you have to have.
Yeah.
He has to have moved, but that counts as moving coming in.
Yep.
So I'm not going to argue that it's not.
Oh no, it 100% counts as moving.
Yes, 100% counts as moving. Like you said, there was no hesitation there. Yeah, that's a legal target.
Yep.
Actually, the whole point of this is so people can't play games. If you hold CP, you can keep them from playing games, or
Yeah.
I should have vexed his Overwatch. On the rerolls has helped because a couple times he's went and it's like no.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to hold all these dice.
Do them in halves.
Sorry.
Because what I had to do with like Imperial Fist when I was doing it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Casey, did you remember to shoot at different targets like you
Yeah.
said you were gonna? Oh, okay.
This is Overwatch.
I know.
Yeah. I can't split fire in Overwatch. It has to be the target that moved.
Yeah.
You target a unit, you can't split fire in Overwatch.
Let me double check.
Yeah, double check.
Another one
But
off the
no.
table.
I'm not 100%. You can't.
So 1, 2, 3,
Where are the
4,
plural
5, 6,
stratagems?
7, 8, 9, 10. And then another 10. 3, 6, 10. There we go. And these ones are overcharged because that last one should have died. These are on.
I'm not exactly
threes.
100% sure because I never Overwatch with my knights. Fire Overwatch.
These 2.
When your
4,
opponent's movement or
6,
charge phase is ended, or when a
8,
unit of
10.
army.
12, 13 at neg2.
You can shoot that enemy unit.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
So these are 5 ups. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's it.
Okay.
Does she blow? Nope.
Okay. Now
I
I
will
have to roll
spend
some
2 CP to put it in reserve.
hazards.
I will spend 2 CP to put it in reserves.
Now, theoretically,
So one guy takes a wound.
is it reserves for next turn, or am I still putting reserves
One
down?
guy takes a wound.
No,
This
because
is a really interesting question. I'm not sure the answer on this one.
oh shit.
Right. Okay, really interesting. Can I, is it go immediately back to reserves, but I have not finished my putting reserves step down? Or do I wait for next turn? It should be I have to wait till next turn, but what it actually is, I don't know.
I actually
See, that is an interesting question.
think you can put it right back down.
You think I can? They have not ended my reserve step. If I had more models to go after he's overwatching, I'd keep going, right?
Ask Wes if they put that
Having
in.
known about
anywhere.
all the shenanigans.
All right, let me go get some West, because this here. This is actually, because I think it should be. I can't put it right back. But we should look at the rules
Yeah,
and see whether it's
wording.
actually possible.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'll be here.
Double check
I'm
with
messed up
Wes.
at
I'm
it.
gonna look in the.
Oh, Master West.
I'm gonna look in the rare rules section.
We have a very interesting rules conundrum.
So
And
this
we
is
would
a
like
weird one.
Another opinion.
I think he can bring it right back down.
Master West is getting prepared. West. He's putting on.
There's a couple rare rule sections we need to check out. Well, there's a rare rule section, and then there is a developer's commentary.
Killed it.
Okay, it's gonna be in the dev commentary.
Oh. I think I have the answer. I think I have the answer.
So you're putting it back down, aren't you?
Look at the rapid reserves. Is it the end of the phase I use it, or can I use it when a unit dies? Because that will matter in the answer too.
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, that would matter.
Would matter.
Reinforcements. Any phase. One regiment unit from your army that was just destroyed, you can use stratagem even though that unit was just destroyed. Is in strategic reserve at starting strength with all its wounds remaining. So it does not say that. I am double checking the rules commentary.
Just to make sure. So Wes, to give you the key.
So well, so it's what we've got is a timing question. Can you go back to the stratagem?
Yeah, it is stratagem in question.
It's just an interesting rules conundrum.
Oh,
We're doing this
that
mostly so
stratagem?
we know.
There's nothing
Like I
in
said,
this
honestly,
that would.
I believe I shouldn't be able to do it, and it's going to be
Well,
irrelevant
then
to the game
if it
regardless.
happens at any phase,
my
it
Yeah.
immediately
get
puts
you,
something
but
into
people
Into
so
reserve.
basically, he
Yeah.
deep struck something in. It got overwatched
Watched
to death,
and killed.
and then he's using this strategy
Right.
to bring it back.
Right. Because
And
it's
then
not.
the question is, can he bring it back that same?
The end of the
turn?
movement phase is not over yet.
Correct.
Because he brought that in.
So immediately goes into reserve.
Right.
Can I immediately
goes-
re-put it down on the table?
I'm pretty sure
That's,
you can.
That's the phase that he's in.
I
is-
am- yep.
Is
bullshit.
in a reinforcement phase.
It already happened once in the shooting phase, where or the movement phase where he overwatched and then brought him back at the end of the
and then
movement
he brought
phase.
it back, but that was in.
I brought back
Yeah.
3
Not
units
in-
of bikes and 2 sentinels right now.
Yeah. Because Josh gets 2 CP
Sure
a
he's
turn.
still at
So,
9.
No, 3, but I've been turning
Take
cards.
picture.
Yeah.
So I've been not scoring many
oh, you
points.
can't double up.
To double up. If you're getting one a turn from Lord Solar,
You can never turn a card
you can
in.
never turn a card
Then
in
I'd
to
actually be a
get
CP down where I'm at, so I'd be at 1 CP now.
Okay. Then yeah. So he can't bring him back in.
Well, no, I had 3 CP. I still had enough.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Okay. Then yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a weird thing, but it goes back into reserves, and he's
Yeah.
still in the phase
Yeah.
where.
So
he's
your
bringing in
army just
reserves.
can't
Yeah.
die.
So yeah.
You have to kill multiple units a turn.
Yeah.
If you kill any of my regiment units one at a time, I can just keep coming back. So you have to kill multiple units a turn to get somewhere.
That needs to be adjusted.
All right, Josh, do your shooting.
Like really.
Do my shooting? Okay, so we're making them that target, right?
Yeah.
We're just going to start with first mana color into them. Or no, we're going to start with these guys are going to shoot into them. Number of shots, 3, 4, 5.
Josh, shoot your mana course first to see.
No, because I got to get the neg 1 AP.
Okay.
I did all of the things. These are 3s, rerolling 1. They did move. And wounding on 4. So 3 0 AP.
Actually, Josh, it doesn't matter because they're a 3 up, 4 up.
2 damage.
It will impact.
No, it won't. They're neg.
Oh, you got a point there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my thing. Now it's your command card.
Yeah.
For 3 4 shots. Hit down 2, if you're rolling 1. 1 auto wound, 3 wounding on 2. That's gonna be 4 next 3.
4 ups. Fail 1. So that kills him.
And then my next 4, do 5 shot. 2, 3 rolling 1. Wounding on 2. That's gonna be 4 next 3. Or yeah, next 3.
4 ups. I fail another 1.
3 damage.
Okay.
Then I'm going to do
Oh, Josh's.
first mortar. Headshot. 3
Yeah.
3 rolling 1. You know, 4. That's 3 at egg 1.
4s.
1 damage.
1 damage.
Next 3 mortars. 7 shots. 6 and 7. 3s re-rolling 1s. Wounding on 4s. So 4 at neg 1.
4 ups. Another 1 damage.
Yep. And then the last 2 for 4 shots. 3s re-rolling 1s.
All hit.
Wounding on 4s. So 3 at neg 1.
4s. We're good.
He's going to fire his last cannon in 1 shot. Last cannon, 4s re-rolling 1s. Misses, 1 shot. Hits. Doesn't wound. He's going to fire his last. And he misses. I do believe that is all of my shooting.
Okay. Some charges.
No. You have you have 0 AP, don't you?
What do you mean, CP?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so actually we are going to charge him into them.
Yeah, I thought so.
And we're going to make an attempt here too. 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Then he's going to charge. But he fails.
What are you doing? You don't get to move that yet.
What's the OC on
Oh,
Sentinels?
at the end of the fight phase, right.
What's the OC on Sentinels?
The Sentinels is a 2.
I control that.
Oh, you control it still? Well, we'll see at the end of the fight phase.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm moving these now just because,
Or maybe we push on that. Let me double check.
I got you, Casey. I've got your crisis step up.
Yeah, so I
so I have 3 attacks hit on 4s.
I control it if I survive.
Well, shit, we got 2. Strength 6 and wounding on 3s. 2 wounds at neg 2.
4 up invulns. 1.
The full up is even in close combat?
As always.
Okay, so 2 damage.
Okay. I still control it.
And you get to swing back, though.
Yep. 6 attacks. 3 of them are going to be hitting on 4s. So that's 2. What's the...
2 each.
Yeah, what's the toughness of your Sentinel?
It's 7.
So no wound. And then the next guy on 5s.
Mhm.
He really wants it. He really wants it really bad. That's 2 at no AP.
2 at 0 AP. Armor of 3, so 3 ups.
Wow.
L2 of them damage.
1 each.
He's sitting at 1. He wants it.
Yes, he does.
And so I'm going to score 11 in secondaries.
Oh, yeah, because you had
because I got the center and that, so I got 8 points for deployed homers, and then I got my own deployment zone for 3.
Yeah.
So I get 11, and then I had 2 within 6, and that one I think is actually out.
You had 2 within 6. How many points is it for 2 for within 6?
I think it's 10. I think it's 5 points if they're within 6. 8 points if they're fully within.
5 points if within 6.
Josh got 10 primary
11 secondary.
and 11 secondary.
And we're at the bottom of 4 now.
Yep, and it is your turn, sir.
Okay.
I get 1 CP.
And
For that,
did
do
you
I
Josh
get
with
one as
11
well?
secondary? Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Probably
going
the final spin for
to.
old,
Oh, final spin?
for young Twinkie.
Oh yeah,
Well, it might not be your final spin. It might have a few more
it's
spins.
probably my final spin.
It's probably your final spin.
We talk about. I was hoping the mortars can get him that turn. Mortars are weird though; they're finicky, but I'm so very few points in them.
What'd you get?
I'm keeping it. It doesn't matter.
What is it?
Stormhouse style.
Yeah.
That should have come out last. Or no,
No, you had.
you're right. Sorry,
yeah.
I'm thinking of Stronghold. Enemy Stronghold.
Storm Hostile you can get.
Can I?
He just has 1 scout sentinel on a objective in the middle, I think.
Yeah, but I'd have to fall out of this combat.
Oh yeah. They can fall back and shoot though, right?
What's area denial?
You want area denial, sir?
Oh, dude, yes, you do.
What is area denial?
Let's look at the table.
Am I removing this?
Actually, I can fall back that way. And I have a 12-inch move.
If you can fire and shoot, and you're right here.
With a 12-inch move, like, yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be holding it, and then you have to take the pick.
Yes. Yep.
Yes, we got 4 votes, Josh.
That is a fallback.
You got a way to do it?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that 20-point swing I think is.
Oh yeah. I think you've got it.
Yeah.
I'm taking
But-
negative.
You might as well do what you can.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Yep.
Well, not quite
Shooting.
100%.
Casey fought it to the bitter
Commander
end.
suit, I'm going to be on 4s. I'm not guided,
To the root, as
but
it were.
6s are still
Are
sustained.
we overcharging?
Yes.
Oh yeah. It
And you're
doesn't.
trying to kill that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, if he kills that guy, he gets 9 points this turn.
Okay.
2 for sustained hits. And then these are strength 8. The wounding on 3s. Five wounds from the commander.
Okay. Oh, 5 at AP what?
AP 2. And then I still have another guy to shoot. After.
So 5 ups. Made 2 damage.
2 damage each.
Say hello to Mr.
So he
Plummer.
has 1 left.
Yep. And then the other suit.
I'm pointing at your monitor, dude.
Oh, hey, Donald. What's up?
Gonna be on 5s. 6s are additional hits. So that's 3 and then 4, 5.
Yeah, except Donald, he had to
On
get,
3s.
he had area denial and storm hostile, so
So
he had to
that's
try to get
3
both.
more at -2.
5 ups. Yeah.
No, he's dead. Does he blow?
No. Want him to blow up.
And then roll your devastating wounds to see if
Oh yeah, if I even live. 3.
you just got to live with 1.
He's good.
Okay, you're good.
4. He's good.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to pay 2 CP to put him in
I'm
reserve.
gonna put him in reserve. Go fuck
Bring it down
yourself.
to 0.
Go Chow.
All right, so Casey will get. Oh, and do you want to pull that objective 6 inches away to give Josh less primary? Right now, Casey's just like, "Fuck you! I'm not giving you 100." It's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
So Casey got 2 in primary because that one's still sitting there,
Yep.
and he got 8 in secondary.
Because I got Storm Hostile and
Yep.
area
Area denial.
denial. Yep.
So are we spinning at the top of 5 here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, Storm Hostile. I think you got 5. Sorry. Give him 2 more.
2 more in secondary?
Yeah. 2 more in secondary. Yep. And this is top of 5.
I'll get another command
Okay,
point.
what am I
Casey, do you
getting?
even want to roll? Okay, we'll spin Josh out.
Dude, absolutely I want to roll this. I've got 2
A
guys.
tempting target. I wonder what it is. We're tagging it.
This is a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this objective is a tempting target.
Yeah.
This is a good one. So
Yeah, Donald, we have 10 tables done now. So we're gonna keep going on them.
okay,
But
let's spin the number 2 here for Josh.
here's number 2 for Josh.
Old Salt, what you gonna get?
What am I gonna get?
Oh, bring it
Bring
down,
it
Old
down.
Salt.
We'll take it too.
Yeah, because it's MAV vehicle models.
Yep.
It's by model, not by unit.
Yep.
I actually didn't know that. Tal get double fucked here.
Um,
Oh, orders.
yeah, do that.
+1 ballistic skill.
I'm
+1
gonna be
ballistic skill.
optimistic,
+1
and I'm gonna
ballistic
bring
skill.
I'm gonna get ready with the
+1
blue
ballistic
spinner.
skill. +1 ballistic
Ahead
skill.
of time.
+1 ballistic skill.
Don't
+1
get ready with the
ballistic
blue
skill.
spinner, bud. There's not going to be any spinning because it's
Yeah.
already done.
I get 2 CP.
Is it already done?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got 2. He has 2 demolishers,
No, I know.
2 packs of bikes,
Trying to be,
and 2 mana cores to shoot into 2 guys.
Okay, Overwatch.
Oh yeah, unorthodoxy. Over up in
Oh,
the
yeah.
upper left corner. Go ahead and will you show that to him, Lee?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's a pan tilt zoom so we can zoom in.
Yeah, we're working on the setup. The
Yeah.
These are on
we,
sixes?
we have this one to the side, and it's just
Sixes are also additional hits.
we're gonna fix it.
Yeah.
We're gonna add more cameras and figure
Because
it
we
out.
have, I mean,
Just-
technically we have another
somebody always
PTZ,
stands
Were
in
you
front of this one,
Overwatch?
which is
Yeah.
why I can't use it.
Oh yeah.
and we have another PTZ,
And these are
but we've been having problems getting
sixes.
all 3 of
So
them
proc additional hits.
hooked up in that room, right?
And I do switch back and
so
forth
3.
between.
So
You
I'll
just,
keep 3.
if you're not here when
And
I
they
do,
proc
then
what, 1 or
Yeah.
2 apiece now?
you
One.
don't see it.
because I'm
So,
not
and I
gonna-
don't. I try to keep it on the top down more
And,
because of our
wounding on
limitations, so at
5.
least you can see the game.
Yeah, and see
being
the
played
dice
and
being
see
rolled.
where everything is.
Yep.
And read
At
the dice.
Neg
3
2.
or neg 2?
That was the priority.
So
for
4
the
up.
short term, and
Hazard
then we're
checks.
going to be
I
sprucing it
failed
up.
1.
There's
That's a dead unit.
I don't know if it, if it's common knowledge, but there's a
Or
lot of
that's a
stuff
dead
going
man.
on down here.
Does that count for me
So,
killing him
yeah.
or him killing him?
A couple weeks, you're going to start.
It's
seeing some of
destroyed,
these
you're fine,
differences.
you
Hey,
get
he's
the points.
good.
Okay.
Suit is commander is still in the fight.
Yeah.
Commander is still in the fight.
He overcharged and killed his own guy.
What happened? Oh, is he? Are we?
He
done?
overwatched on the move and then
Oh.
killed his own
Oh, we're
guy.
gonna Overwatch again.
And we're gonna overwatch again. Actually, can you, Casey? Hold on.
Yes,
Says
better CP.
Same phase.
Except, I don't think you can.
We're going to reference the
Really?
reference
'Cause I'm kinda
material.
rooting for him to
Even
kill
if
the
it's
unit.
used in the same phase.
Right, but I don't think you
What
can,
are
and
you
here's
doing?
why. Because the ruling on this says, while this model is leading a
I
unit,
saw one.
he's no
earlier
longer
last
leading a
month.
unit.
We were out camping, so I
Because
had to
your
play
guy
with the
overcharged
CM.
No, 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 no.
Pretty
It's,
cool.
it's an enhancement.
Oh, it's an enhancement.
Yes.
It's an enhancement.
It's an enhancement. It doesn't have anything to do
Okay.
Doesn't have
I
anything to do
didn't
with
catch
the
it, but-
leader of a unit.
with it. says the
and
unit can.
model only.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm
Yep.
with that. That's pretty
On
cool.
on this
Okay.
bear's unit,
But he is his own unit.
he is his own unit. So
Yeah.
yeah,
What?
you're good. Yep.
You're your own
What?
unit.
Oh,
You're a
the team play all day
unit.
long.
Spikes.
She's the only one worth playing. The rest of them are like bitchy. I don't like them.
That's 6 hits.
Oh, I don't try to fuck them. I get vagina in real life, so we video game vagina.
we're overcharging. in
But I
the-
like the barbarian. She's who I run with.
That's it. Yeah.
She's in every party.
Josh, what is the toughness of those bikes that I just
that-
overcharged?
Do we know that
Up one.
person?
So
Donald?
all
No,
hit,
the other
all
person.
wounds. Are these hit,
unorthodoxy, I
and
think
these
we do.
Are my wound rooms.
Okay, so how many wounds?
Passing,
wounds,
like
snake two.
super chat type comment. Yeah, you just got to pay $5. to tell
4.
me to
That's
do
6
something.
ups. The bike unit is dead.
I just
I'm
got a
gonna pay
little
2
like
CP to put him in
glimpse of the
reserve.
future, you know.
Josh just paid 2 CP to put another unit of bikes in reserves.
Okay,
with-
doesn't
Casey
die.
just smoked him. Yeah.
Oh, he's alive with 2 wounds.
Oh, this is good.
Going out on my terms.
So, put these guys back where they started.
Josh has brought back 5 units of bikes, 4 units of bikes.
5 units of bikes and 2 Sentinels.
Yeah. The only CP Josh has spent the entire game has been to bring bikes and sentinels back.
Yeah.
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 Go ahead.
So it
pretty
becomes
fun.
my turn.
That's a fun.
We're gonna
thing
start-
Still
to
your
do.
turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's the end of my thing. We're gonna declare him as my only shooting target. We're gonna fire a
Josh, I'm shocked.
we're gonna fire a fucking manticore at it for 3 shots.
That's what Casey's been doing. So, Donald, he brought the town
Hitting on
art of
2s,
this game.
rerolling 1s.
He forgot Josh
1
had his
auto.
I
Shooting
didn't
on 2.
forget.
So it's gonna be 4 -2.
I didn't forget. I
Or 3 at
didn't
-2.
know that's how that was going to go.
Yeah.
3 at -2.
3 at -2. 4 ups.
4 ups.
3 damage each.
He's dead.
Okay.
That is the game.
And that's the game.
Oh, that's game.
I'll do a little interview
Let's
with the
let's do
boys
the
here.
final. Let's make sure we get the final scores tallied. 'Cause that's going to
So
be on camera while we're talking.
Josh will get 40 in primary. Or sorry, 50 in primary. And
then what was
then
this one? So I'm gonna score 6 points for the bring him down.
yep,
And then what was the other one I had? Oh, attempting target, whatever that. I think that's
6 and 6. So he'll get 12, which will max him. Yep.
Good game, sir. It was a really weird game.
150.
I don't know if I'd say that was a good
yeah,
game.
in
It was
in secondary.
weird.
Yep.
That
I
was
kept bringing shit back. You kept
100% not the game I thought that was going to be. Because I was
Anyway, guys, come in here and have a seat.
fucking 3 packs of 10 of these.
Lee's got the chairs. Don't clean up. Come have a seat first.
Oh, we're coming out to seat. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, come on.
I may come tomorrow. Clean up, actually.
We're gonna
I'm
talk
tired.
about this a
My
little
asshole
bit
hurts.
here.
Okay.
So Mike's still on, right?
Oh, Mike's on, so I should be talking about my posterior.
No, he wasn't bringing the tanks back, Kevin. He was bringing the bikes back.
I don't know. You got to sit right next to each other.
Is it right next to him?
Pretty close. No. You're using your microphone.
Oh.
Can we hold hands?
Yes, Colby. That
All right, cool,
that
we're
strat
there.
is regiment only, and the bikes have regiment.
Bunny, I'm sorry. I'm going to touch him.
Yeah, brought back Sentinels and Rough Riders.
I
They're
know
not
that was the
bikes. They're
The
Rough Riders.
unkillable bikes.
Yeah, they're not bikes. They're Rough Riders, but
They're Rough Riders.
yeah, they're squat Rough Riders.
Really cool conversions. I do
Yep.
like those conversions quite a bit.
Yep.
I think those are
So
some of the
anyway,
better ones I've ever done.
Casey,
Yeah.
pretty much came down to the town arc coming out, and yeah,
Yeah, that also is just so I played against pretty much this same list for the most part at Vulcan Summer Barbecue, and none of the things that happened today happened then. So I thought I knew the list better, and that was like I built a fun list, not realizing what was about to happen.
yeah.
Because I would
the-
have played my league list had I known.
Yeah, the town are he did Overwatch a set of bikes for
16
16 mortal wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I brought back.
Yeah. That he brought back.
It didn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah. But actually Casey had that town R round of shooting.
Yeah.
Honestly, I thought Josh lost the game.
So that
When
was,
he started targeting the town R, I thought he lost the game.
that's what I was kind of banking on. I just didn't know. Again, like I didn't realize that when he said tanks and reserves, I didn't consider a rapid ingress at all.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that just didn't process deep striking a tank to me.
Well, I had to keep my 6-inch board edge, but yeah, I see what you mean. Your brain just didn't wrap
but
around it.
I just didn't hit my brain, and I had no idea about the spending money to spending 2 CP to just keep people from dying. I don't say this much about Warhammer. I think that's horrendous, and I hope that gets adjusted into the fucking.
Well, because this wasn't a big change, the list I played you last.
No, it
But
wasn't.
it was little changes in the command structure and how I spend my CP. It was actually more of how I played.
Well, no. It just came down to how you play, because those were 2 things that didn't happen last time I played you at all.
Yes.
Yeah, he's gotten a couple.
At all.
Like it's a progression of me playing the similar list over and over again.
Oh, yeah.
And how to make this sucker hum. And while I still think I have a lot of room to go, I'm trying. But the bringing things back in that order and just the way it works, you got to kill more than one.
I'm actually
Well, if
I'm liking this iteration you have of the list better than the others.
Well, it's also figuring out how to make the Rough Riders work. I really flailed for a couple months on getting productivity out of Rough Riders. And I think it was just like getting out of my head, who gives two fucks if they die?
Right.
Move them around, get them stuck in, do things with them.
Yeah.
You know,
I like the double mana core. I almost don't know if the mortar units are worth it.
remember, Jason, those mortar units, you know how many points I'm in it?
How many?
The 3 packs of mortars is 60 points. I'm only
60
120 points those 3 packs. And the command units cost me about like 400 points. But giving me that range, everything else, the motors at that point are just cream on top.
Right, but pull a single scout sentinel, take yourself down to 2,
Yeah, I'd say 50 points.
save 50 points, and now pull those other 2, and then you have another mana core.
Yeah.
Mana cores do everything they do, but better.
Yeah.
It's against other targets. When I'm starting to deal with anything blast, big infantry, chaff, they just make all that go away. And they hold ground for me. They keep things, so I'm screened out. I use the motors so that you can't, get deep strike into me.
I think it puts in good work.
I just really like the motors. I might do what you say, Jason, and I'm going to try to figure out how to shoehorn another mana core in.
Either that or how much is another Demolisher Lehman Russ?
220.
220? Is that where you're at with pulling the mortars and putting another Demolisher Lehman Russ in? Pull the mortars and a Scout Sentinel and put another Lehman Russ in.
Yeah.
Definitely more firepower there.
Well, I mean, if I were going to do that, at that point, the list gets totally redesigned. And I got 3 Manticores and Lord Solar with no bodyguard because he's going to sit with those Manticores.
Does he have Lone Operative or?
No, he does not.
Then you can't.
Well, no, he does if it's within 3 inches of a unit.
Does he have that? Let me double check.
I believe so.
Anyway, but yeah, that was a fun game. Lord Solar, mounted epic hero. No, he doesn't. So he is wide open to people nuking him.
That's one of the reasons I have him in that command unit.
Yeah.
But it makes but that command unit gives him, a feel no pain, bunch of bodies before you can kill him.
Yeah.
2 mortar shots, and adds his range commands up to 24 inches.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was a good game. I thought Casey was going to get you when you started firing at that town.
Well, I needed it to die. That was the only thing I killed that turn. It was enough. Because once that died, at that point, pretty much, I was going to run roughshod with my tanks.
Well,
I didn't expect the volume of shots from those tanks that they had.
Yeah.
Well, they're just stupid.
They've got a lot of shots.
Yeah,
They're really good.
Specifically with the big guns, like
The D6 plus 3.
D6 plus 3 is not what I thought those were going to have.
No.
At strength 14, D6 damage apiece, and
Yeah.
-3 AP.
What do they cost?
The tanks are 220 a pop.
I mean, that's, yeah.
They're expensive, but they just solve problems. They're tough. And then the no penalties for being in close combat. You can get them stuck right on in. I could tank shock with them often.
Yeah.
They're just solutions.
I'm at that point where, like, I really wish that I would have just brought my list that I've been using. Because I'm, like, until I play Marty, I'm absolutely wrecking face in the current league. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just saying that to, like, make sure people know that I'm not completely incompetent to list building.
No, you brought something really cool, and I brought the
Bring up
same list I've been
see
playing.
Who the games were?
Which is fairly. There's only a couple things I changed. Tournament tune it out.
Yeah. But, like, so my normal list, I'm running Shadow Sun, Long Strike, 3 Hammerheads, a Ghost Keel,
2 Ghost Kills.
2 Ghost Keels, 3 units of stealth suits,
Yeah.
and 2 3-man packs of crisis suits.
Yeah, that right there. It's a much would be way more
One
gaming
with
of a list.
a normal commander, and one with Cold Star commander.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting way more versatility out of that. Like against like I think my only thing was, even then, like, you have so much indirect fire at, like, table length that
Yeah.
I still don't know if it would have mattered.
So the difference is the Townar is worth more than all 4 of those hammerheads, and you're losing out.
No.
Isn't he?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
he is. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the storm.
And you're losing out on a couple actual pieces to just throw around too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he was in
Well,
uphill
'cause
battle. A whole
I
objective.
brought a
and stuff.
fun list. That
Yeah.
was my.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got this.
It's the-
I got the supremacy suit during 8th, and I've played one game with it before now.
Casey, it's the.
I do
it's
believe
the
I played that
problem.
game with you.
It's the problem
No, that
with the
was
big
Max.
models.
Oh yeah.
It's the problem with the big models. They're with when
Well, so
towering.
He has
So, by the way, it's a totally different game. If towering is what it was with what it is
Yeah.
GW Tower.
and I brought that in knowing that I didn't
Yeah,
know the
it's-
towering rules until I would get here.
Yeah, it's a totally different game on GW towering rules because that Townar just starts nuking his mana cores in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Or if he decides to put his tanks on the board against the Townar, it just starts nuking the tanks.
yeah, but towering rules are ridiculous, so I understand.
Right.
Yeah, if they had the remaining towering rules, it almost forced me to have to play spend 150 points on Regimental Engineer, so at least I can give that mana cores 4 info. Is the only hope. And even then,
I'd really love to do another game just with my normal list.
Yeah. Do it.
And
I'm sure Josh won't mind.
no, I'm down.
and try that. Just because even with the manticores and all the mortars, I just really feel like having 3 lone operatives, a bunch of guys with stealth, and all of those railguns.
Well, no, because a lot of your units
and
that
I have
you're
a ton
bringing,
of indirect fire.
the
in that
motors
list
aren't
as
good
well.
for. Honestly, the motors aren't really that good against your list. They're in there because they're not very many points.
Yeah.
I'm not that many more points to give me some flexibility.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good game. Casey, you did a great job grinding points out in
I
the
tried.
beginning, and then especially after you lost a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
You actually did a good job grinding
No,
points.
you did. You kept yourself you didn't score that.
Well,
what did you
that's
score?
the thing I like about tacticals this edition is it's not easy for me to forget my secondaries because in 8th edition, it was you pick a secondary, you pick 3 secondaries, and you go at them. And by turn 3, I'm only really focusing on 1 of them or 2 of them. Reaper was my big grab back then.
Yeah, it's 10th edition. It has balance issues. That's its big problem. Is balance issues.
Oh yeah, but
the game itself is
the balance are in the
extremely
data
fun.
sheets, not in the actual rule set.
no, yeah, and I really like the new objectives.
I've gotten
and
over cards. I like that.
They keep it fresh in my head what I'm doing.
The new objectives or the tactical cards and all that. I think it really behooves players that are good players and think ahead, especially after this broken bullshit's gone. Once the Eldar destroying everything and
I'm gonna play Eldar
all that.
maybe this week, so I'm gonna see how that goes.
and Gene Stealer cults, as soon as that's gone, now it's all of a sudden better players. You can't just go to the internet and go, oh, here's my wombo combo, and I win because I'm going to kill more, hold more, or I've got my 85 points in broken.
Yeah, a good player can outpoint them by straight playing the game.
Yeah, once the balance gets back into play.
One of my big things is back when I didn't know what I was doing, I would reference net lists.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that I know what I'm doing now because clearly there are fundamental things that I'm still not grasping. But that's just part of learning. But
I'm not quite sure how to find a net list.
I used to reference Brian Pullen and Richard Siegler and other Tau players doing well in tournaments, but my problem is they all use shit that I just don't want to put points into. A lot of people now, Tau took 2nd place at the Boise Cup. They brought Devilfish and Breachers. I'm not going to spend 110 points on Breachers and 90 points on transports for those guys because they have toughness 3.
I'll talk to you about that later.
Yeah.
No, they were doing it differently though. With how they're doing it was pretty cool. Yeah. There's some play there.
No, there is play there. I would rather have stuff that I'm super comfortable with and familiar with, and not have to grind a new play style into my own head.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the ways of getting good is the high-end elite players. They switch their tactics and play, but most of us are not high-end elite players, right?
Yeah.
So you find how you want to play and what army will do that.
But
for most of us,
the difference is now once the high-end tactical elite players lists are out there with the way the cards are and the way you have to think multiple turns ahead and stuff like that, it's no longer somebody can look it up on the internet
Yeah.
and then formulaically play it and automatically win.
Yeah. There's not a step A, step B.
There's not a step
C.
A, step B,
And you can take
because
the best units, but you still have to use them.
you
correctly.
still have to
Well,
use
and
them correctly.
that's something I like about the tacticals is it gets
Yep.
rid of the monotony of like you bring these secondaries, you bring this list,
Yep.
you win.
Yeah.
And
It's so much more fun.
I'm so happy that Trip Rip is like dead.
Dead.
I almost did a list today instead where I had the Taunar, a Storm Surge, a Riptide, a Ghost Keel, and like one Piranha.
You're just like all big suits.
Yeah, I was like, these are all the children of the big suit.
Yeah.
But like even then, like that wouldn't have done me any better. And I think the Riptide has some attractive things to it, but not for 260 points.
No.
Like not there's no way in hell.
Too expensive. I am fairly impressed with the Crisis, especially turn 3. The other thing you might look at, Casey,
Yeah.
is in both this game, again, the game against me and the game against Josh, you got aggressive early, whereas the longer you wait, if you wait to start moving till turn 2,
Yeah.
just make sure
What I
you're
like
not.
about broadsides, dude. I think broadsides
If
are
Broadsides
secret.
had an invuln, I'd be all over.
Don't matter. You keep them where people
Casey,
know
they have
that they
a-
pop out,
Casey,
and
they
you
have
make
a-
them do nothing.
They have a 2-up save, right? Broadsides.
Yeah.
They do have a 2-up save. They have 8 wounds. They can bring shield drones, bring them up to 10 wounds. But they're hitting on 3s like 90% of the game, and it's either high yield missile pods or heavy rail rifles.
Heavy rail rifles.
Heavy rail rifles are okay, but they're not nearly. I'd rather spend the couple extra points for hammerheads at that point.
You have 3 hammerheads and 9 broadsides, and you work from there. 3
That's-
hammerheads,
that's-
9 broadsides, 3 stealth
No,
suits.
because that's not
that's too
enough
much.
And then you work.
That's
Josh,
not enough
that's
board
too
space.
much because then every orc list will just run right over the top of you, and there's not
Yeah.
a damn thing you can do about it.
Exactly.
Okay, then 3 units of 2 broadsides, and another 300 points in what fire warriors, whatever you need to do.
But the
Fire warriors are bad.
But I mean,
Fire warriors aren't terrible.
I
don't
think
they give
every
you-
Tau,
do fire
every
warriors
Tau
give you
list should have
CP?
3 stealth suits.
so no.
That's the ethereal, right?
Plug off my
The
lawn.
Ethereal
3
gives me
stealth suits.
CP, but the Ethereal doesn't have a lone operative. They're 50 points, and they're not going to do me any favors.
I almost like us.
If I bring one Ethereal in a list, I'll do it. I'll ditch an enhancement and pad out my points.
Yeah.
For the one extra CP.
To have an extra CP a turn is really big.
One of the things that I
Yeah, my guaranteed 3 as long as Solar's alive. Bread and butter, baby.
I didn't know he wasn't lone operative, but I also didn't have any indirect fire.
Yes.
Yeah,
also
well, it
didn't-
didn't matter. Josh in this list has him in.
Well, so what I could have done is I could have taken that unit of crisis suits, and then instead of putting them where I put them to fire at the tanks, I could have just gone through that hole between the 2 buildings
and just gunned everything
and
down.
just gunned everything down. And I should probably have thought about that more, but I thought the tanks were.
Well, the tanks
a
were a
bigger
threat.
problem.
They were.
Yeah.
Because
But
even
all
if you
right.
kill that command unit, the tanks are still fucking tanks.
Oh yeah.
But all right, guys, that was a good game. It seemed like a fun game. So,
It was a good one.
all right, everybody, we will be back
come harder next
tomorrow.
Eat a big
Stay by, Josh. Stay by, Casey.
Bye guys.
We'll be
Thanks,
back
David. I was
tomorrow
trying some
with
stuff out that
me and
worked.
Terry for the Nerdry Battle Lads podcast, where we talk about all kinds of fun stuff. I've got a couple. Well, I've got one rant to go on, and it's actually going to surprise some people, but because it's about Total War Warhammer 3 and the price tag. But
Or will it?
yeah, but it's going to surprise you with my take on it. So, all right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.